right, let's do this. Day 2 stream. Are you ready?
More like day 2.1 because of the daylight savings, or I don't know.
Nope, that is not how daylight savings works.
It doesn't work like that.
It has never worked like
All
that.
right, so we are streaming. We are live.
We are, in fact, live.
This is
and on
what we're
YouTube
leading
again.
with.
Probably should not have done that on YouTube again. And also, I forgot to send out another tweet. So,
Oh shit.
whoops.
Well, you can
I
send it
forgot
out
to do
now.
that. What, from your account?
I don't know, like your phone or something. I don't know.
I don't have that set up for Twitter.
Oh, fair enough.
I don't want to fucking bring that evil upon my phone.
That's a good choice.
Twitter.
Yeah, you're right.
I already have to deal with everybody, all the other schmucks that watch my channel. Bunch of idiots. Oh, hey, guys.
Hey, what does yeet mean?
What is it? Basically, whatever you want it to mean.
Okay, well,
I got a new cell phone now. I can watch you in HD. Well, I hope you didn't use Twitter on that, as we were apparently just talking about for some reason.
yeah.
So I did manage to beat 5-cell mode, what, this morning? But, not going to see that in this video, I guess. But that was at least something a little bit new. Also got one of the newer weapons that you can only get in the 5-cell area, which is
Nice.
neat.
What-
Hemorrhage.
is
It
it
is
a good
another
weapon?
axe. In fact, let's kind of check that out a little bit right now, just because I did just get it. I don't know if it's actually a good weapon, but it is a different weapon, and it's probably a weapon that not a whole lot of people are going to see for a while. Because you do have to get into, like, the super duper end game. Also this. Let's just go with you, and you. I like all of that, and yeah. So let's check it out. Let's do this. Let's do this.
But I want to talk about me.
Okay.
No, I don't. I just thought it was...
Well, what do you want to talk about? Any tips for 2-cell mode and upward? Usual go-to is just saying go to a survival run, take necromancy. It helps a lot. It's in general just quite good to do that alone. Oh, right, the controller is still screwed up since I was doing boy axe type of stuff. And we're probably going to be actually posting the video where I managed to get the hemorrhage and everything, because it was an interesting run. It was one specifically that I got a lot of it was one specifically that I got a lot of good cheese stuff with, specifically. I'm talking like the owl plus the invisibility necklace using 2 boy axes. But I also just don't know if I want to call it, like, you know, cheese build or something. Because it sounds too, what would you call that?
Cheese build? Like, what is wrong with that? That seems...
In the sense, well, no, it just sounds too, clickbait?
Oh, okay.
That's more the thing. And it's like, I don't know if I want to do it like that. I don't want to clickbait. But yeah, here's Hemorrhage, another thrown axe type of thing. Obviously being survival scaling, it's a little bit slower, which could be a problem, and also actually has ammo on it rather than, like, nothing. And there we go, and... Come on. Ah, damn it.
So that's the new weapon?
This is the new... Well, no, this is one of many new weapons. I still have, like, one more to get in 5-cell mode, but at least...
And is that what you're trying to earn now?
Maybe. We'll see. Also out of... Let's actually just try this one over again, because boy, that was not doing it. Anyway, what's going on here? Does this mean the Switch will release soon? Absolutely not. You're gonna be getting that like 2 months later, as you said. That one takes a while to actually like have work in here. It seems like it takes a while to actually get updates on stuff here. Let me just move the microphone over a little bit so I can actually see what people are saying.
I probably should get a little bit closer. So
Wait, what is this axe? I thought it's a boy axe, but it's heavier in scales with survival. It's Hemorrhage. It's one of the new weapons that you get in the Astrolab, basically. Not dance around it. Also, anything...
Have you earned a lot of outfits since yesterday?
Yes,
like
but
there's
like
quite a
not
few.
ones that... I guess let's go with the cloud outfit. But yeah, but not a whole lot of ones that I've unlocked. So, unless we want to do like 4-cell mode, that's just not going to be happening.
What axe is this?
Thunder Shield? I have not tried out the Thunder Shield. That is actually the other one that I have to get from 5-cell mode. I wanted to go for this one first since, you know, I know how a shield works. However, like a new thrown axe I thought was a lot more interesting sounding.
Let's see. So
And
somebody's posted a riddle in chat, like out of the eater something.
Oh,
to
shut
eat,
the fuck up.
Out of the something. To eat.
Not doing that
I think
again
that's
today.
I think there's a lion filled with honey.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's a lion filled with honey. Delilah told me. There we go. And there. But yeah, if you want to see it, it's hemorrhage. Hemorrhage. Critical hit, a target is bleeding, poison, causes bleeding, dropped from the Magistrate of Death. The guys that summon the electricity in the Astrolab. And I think that's neat. I'm gonna go for a survival build here. I'm gonna check it out. Spiky hair outfit, yeah, basically. But I mean, you know, if your character actually had hair and not just a cloud head, and not just Cosmog as his head.
How much would you say that each stat increases your like damage or your
15%. It literally says on the stat.
I mean, like, oh, okay, really? Like
Cumulatively. Cumulatively.
Okay. And is that true? Like, does that continue upwards?
Forever, yes. However, the amount of health that you actually gain from each stat gets lowered.
So that makes sense now. So that's why you'd prefer it to, like, you were saying...
Yeah, we were talking a little bit more about, like, why I would want to take a stat, even if I'm taking, like, a lot of damage from a challenge area.
Yeah.
See? On top.
Mm-hmm.
50%.
Oh, I see. Oh, 15%, yeah.
And then it's always like that for all time.
I see, okay.
Even though you gain less health, you always gain 15% extra damage.
I see. So it's
which is worth it. It's always worth it, I would like to say. Well, I mean, I guess especially on like 5-cell mode. Also, man, I'm mad about that. It's especially on like 5-cell mode. Oh wait, that's just a hammer? No. Well, it's a ham on top of it. I guess that could work. It would also be stupid. We still don't have the Besides, we still don't have the frying pan. Waiting on that as a weapon.
Yeah, I think the rule of thumb in just logarithms is that it's about it would be about
substantial lack of audio.
Yeah.
Oh, did I freaking?
I didn't.
Well, I don't have the audio on when I'm at home. I'm listening to like other people do stuff. Latest, it was Simple Flips doing the remade Mario levels, which is pretty entertaining.
Lack of audio? Do you mean like?
I didn't have the audio on in the game.
Okay.
It was muted at home. So it's muted here because it keeps your settings. And there we go. Well, what enemy drops the Cool Boy axe? It is the enemy that the big Stompasaurus guy that you find in the caverns. You know, the one that like stomps and he brings a bunch of stuff down on you.
Yeah,
that guy.
But I don't know if this is exactly right, but it should be about 4.8 stats is going to be about a doubling. So that's how. So
yeah, and it's like just getting one stat though is a pretty substantial increase alone.
Well, yeah, I mean that's the thing is doubling is a lot.
Doubling is a lot of extra. I mean, yeah, as soon as you start to get to like 30 or so health, it's like you're spiraling out of control as far as you're spiraling out of control as far as damage goes. It's crazy.
So if that's the case, then why are you going like 436 then? Like with your stats?
Well, that's also because I get stats from other stuff. For example, Hemorrhage is giving me a tactics, Tonic's giving me a tactics, Powerful Grenade and my Amulet are giving me 3 points of brutality.
Oh, I see. So it's not like something.
That's good also because you do want to kind of spread it out a little bit just so that you can get a big amount of health.
Now,
if you have like 31-1, you are going to have almost no health comparatively.
Oh, I see. Yeah.
Hey, Doc watches Simple Flips. My life is complete. Does that really surprise you, though? I am fairly certain that I've mentioned that at some point in time.
Now, when you're...
Tell me what the mysterious big boy axe is. It's actually a very overpowered weapon based off of the movie Phantasm from 1984.
Now, when you get an item that gives you stats, does it also give you the health increase?
Yes.
Okay, so
it is
all stat increases are considered to be equivalent.
Yes, they are all equivalent in the eyes of God.
Okay, it would be multiplicative, right? 15% extra.
It would be multiplicity because they're all John Cusack.
So wait. So is it like it's 15% extra like what you have right now?
It's a throwing, survival, scaling sadist stiletto. Yeah, pretty much. I mean, it's sort of it's a marriage of the throwing knife and the sadist stiletto, kind of. A little bit slow, so I mean you can double tap it, but it just takes forever to throw out 2 axes, so I'm not going to do that. But yeah, it's good. It's good. It's a good weapon. I like it.
So if you had like 6 stats, would that be like 1.15 to the 6th power, or would it be like 90%?
Gonna keep this on as background noise. That is the optimal way to watch these videos.
Yeah.
I've been following you since the Elemental update and giving me a good insight into the game and understanding. Vids are the ones that made me start playing the game in the first place. Yes! Good!
Hey, great.
What is Boy's Axe gimmick? It The Boy's Axe gimmick is that it does damage when it initially hits an enemy, freezes them in place until you take out the axe, which it does, like, basically double damage then. It basically doubles up the damage. And if you spam it like crazy, you can get insane damage off of that, especially when you're doing multiple axes thrown into an enemy at once. If you're wielding 2 axes. Because they are instant casts, so you can double tap them. That might be the thing that they'll nerf. Because I'm going to do a video where I show off the insane sort of cheese build that I'm working with that weapon, and I'm pretty sure Motion Twin ain't gonna cotton to it. Jump over here, you dick.
Damn, how much coffee did you have? I know you had...
This is my second cup today.
Oh, okay.
But it was, the first cup I had like a 10. 10 a.m.
Okay. Alright, so that's not...
Like what? I queue up the conversation in my head and then I let it go as fast as possible.
Oh yeah, no,
so I can get to the next thing to say.
It just seems especially fast today, so it's not bad.
What are you talking about? It seems like it's especially fast. That's the usual way that I talk. I have to limit myself. I have to stick weighted pads on my jaw to not talk so fast.
Are you like broccoli or something? It's like you just...
like broccoli.
Oh, okay.
Which I guess is something about like the Brock and whatever that we were talking about yesterday. I was trying to do a reference. I was trying to do a callback
Brock
to
and
that.
Misty, yeah.
Yeah, Brock and Misty. That's right.
Anything to avoid acknowledging Doc and Marty. Yeah, we know.
Something like that. Just so you can't get to be Michael J. Fox. That was it.
Yeah, and we know the riddle of the Sphinx isn't the same thing as the Samson riddle. We know that.
Well, of course we know that.
It's called comedy.
No, it's not.
It's good comedy.
Understood this is the joke. Simple flips work off the grin on my face. Oh. By the way, I was gonna go play video games, but now I'm gonna watch Doc Firebreak. You can do both at the same time. In fact, that's usually how I watch streams. So it's like, hey, dude, I got a lot of grinding of cells to do and blueprints and everything to do here. Unfortunately, not gonna happen this time since I couldn't afford the 100 grenade. But oh well, whatever. There is also stuff to do with ending 2. Wink, wink. You need to walk in the collector's room for a little. You need to like just be in the collector's room. If you go too fast, it won't turn in, which I have had happen to me before. But aside from that, it should allegedly turn in.
Lion with honey in it. No, sorry, the answer was man.
Yep, the answer was man. Very sweet on the inside, but only after you get through so much meat. Yeah, by the way, I am a cannibal. I don't know if that's ever come up in any of my videos before.
Well,
weird.
I'm
Isn't that crazy?
a carnivore. I just believe you gotta eat the highest...
I thought you were gonna say carnival.
You have to go high on the food chain. That's how you exert dominance.
Yeah, 420, bro. High on the food chain. Yep. What?
You have no mental filter today, which is good.
That's usual for this sort of thing. I mean, it's how I like to expend all of my energy immediately, and then I get really loggy.
Oh, fair enough. Okay, so I should keep that in mind because otherwise I don't have energy.
Do you know when this patch will hit the Switch version? A while. Look, yeah, this is 5-cell mode. We doing it hardcore today, baby. Only the best for my stream watchers, as you do. Only the best.
Yeah, see, that's the thing is like, it may take a while.
No, it's any one of the collector's rooms, and when you collect a blueprint, what it does is it shoots up a little bit of fireworks and says that you unlocked a scheme, which then you can, in non-5-cell runs, actually unlock. So, you'll know it if it shoots up fireworks. It's pretty obvious. It's not on PC yet. It is on PC, but you need to go into the game properties and set it to being beta. Beta. It's out of alpha now. It is in beta.
Yeah. Can you double tap hemorrhage like the boomerang?
You can, but it plays the full animation for both axes, and it's kind of a lengthy one that leaves you pretty vulnerable. So I'm not going to be doing that.
Now, which weapon can you dual wield except?
I mean, you can't. It basically doesn't come out at the same time. It just queues up. You throw one weapon and then you throw the next weapon.
Oh, okay.
Instant cast ones, they're thrown almost at the same time. Like the Boy's Axe and Firebrands and Ice Shard. Throwing knives, a lot of that sort of stuff. So I think it's going to be way more worthwhile to not go for that. I got the 60 kills, so I'm not super worried about taking damage, but that doesn't mean that I'm like looking for it. Hi. And okay, that's not bad damage.
What weapon is that?
Hemorrhage? Or the heavy grenade? Or the shield? There's a lot of options.
Well, you definitely answered that person's question. So.
Oh, Hemorrhage is a weapon that you get in 5-cell mode. It is dropped from the... Yeah, no. It is dropped from the Magistrate of Death. You know, the like wizard guys that only appear in that area. So you gotta be... I mean, good luck. I'm gonna put up a video a little bit later on of the run where I got that, because it was a very powerful one, and one that actually could support having one slot being taken up for the Hunter's Grenade for the entire time, which is not usually the optimal way of going about doing 5-cell mode. You know, giving up a slot just so you can get a blueprint way late in the game. Are you gonna play Bloodstained when it comes out? Maybe.
What is Bloodstained?
Igarashi, the creator of Castlevania, made sort of, after he got kicked out of Konami, he's making kind of his version of that. So it's gonna be coming out soonish? Like, not too long, I want to say.
There will be blood. Yeah,
there will be Bloodstained.
Okay.
I drink your,
no.
I don't actually know anything about Bloodstained to make a joke related to that. There we go. Okay. And I think that I'm probably going to be going to the Prism Depths to get maximum health gains. That a magician drops an axe. Yeah, it doesn't really make any sense in that way. But I think that there's not those. That was like the only unique enemy other than the Defender in the Astrolab. So I guess it kind of came down to them. And you know, the Defender is the one that drops the shield. So what are you gonna do?
Are some skins locked behind 5 boss cells?
Suffering again? Yes. Always. I don't... Yes, in the sense that, like, the final boss stuff is, but I want to say, like, normal skins aren't. Okay. Like, there's not any, like, unique boss skins to 5-cell mode. But there is, like, you know, the boss skin for beating the final boss and the boss skin for doing the super ending. So... There we go. Every grenade, still good for that burst damage. But yeah, it inflicts bleeding, so it does kind of propagate its own... critical hit, but it can be a little bit hard to do that. And obviously, being a survival-based weapon, it is a little bit slow.
Have you seen the new Devil May Cry game stuff?
I haven't been paying too much attention to it since I haven't really played like any of the Devil May Cry games, but I do fully support the new Devil May Cry. Very happy to see that come out because I do like those games and everything.
It's about a disease curse that makes people become glass.
That's for fucking real?
Yeah, is that...
Oh my god!
Is that a M. Night Shyamalan reference?
Wait, where did somebody say that?
Irville said it, and it's just.
And is that about Bloodstained they were talking about?
Yeah.
Well, that fits in well with every other game that I play now, doesn't it? What with the disease and everything.
I mean, it's literally what they were going for.
Ridiculous.
That Unbreakable.
Hemorrhage and Boy Axe. I have done that, and it does work. But it's kind of a little bit awkward to try to grab back the boy's axe because you also fire out another hemorrhage at the same time. So that's a little weird. Yeah, let's go. This is much better than the one I'm using right now. 225.
Does that weapon have a pierce affix?
Does it have a pierce affix? I don't know if it can have a pierce affix. It might be one that... It might be similar to the boy's axe, where it's so dependent on actually hitting the enemy that you can't have it pierce through them, but I don't know.
Okay, so somebody's asking, do you think you can keep these streams up on your channel after they're over?
They're up on the channel. They're just
how do you get to them? They're unlisted, right?
Yeah, they're in the unlisted playlist. And here, I'll go put up the previous one so you can see 4 hours of me getting drunk and talking about For Your Consideration, which was the Home for Porum movie that I was trying to talk about several times.
You couldn't remember the name.
I couldn't remember the name of it. What do you want from me?
Well, it doesn't sound like it's a very good movie.
It was okay. It was okay. It wasn't great. And also, yeah, it's gonna go slideshow mode for a moment, so just give it a minute. But then it will be in the proper list here. I don't think that this one was embarrassing enough that I just want to outright delete it like I have before.
It wasn't embarrassing. It was solid.
That's fine. I did get kind of drunk during that. All right. Anyway, let's get back to the game.
Yeah, so that will be in there.
What does why are they level that high? It's all because they're S weapons. Yes. You do also get higher level weapons as you work with higher level boss cells. More boss cells means more powerful weaponry. Just naturally, it just kind of comes up like that. Oh god, I might actually need to.
It wasn't even hot chocolate. It was just chocolate. It was like chocolate.
There we go. Yeah, no, it was just chocolate milk.
When I could it with hot chocolate, sounds really good.
That could be good too, but also it's like that would require more work to make than I am willing to do when drunk.
That's fair.
God, fuck!
If you give me some notice, I could probably start that. I have some hot chocolate.
There, Jesus. That took way too many points of malaise, but it should be fine here as long as I don't take too many. Well, even if I do take too many points of malaise, as long as I don't get hit. Oh, hi.
How did you get the second mutation?
The second mutation is extended healing. That's the one you get inside the. That's the one you get in the secret area of the ossuary. You know, the one where you have to fall down to that pit. Wow, there we go.
So how is this different from the Boy's Axe, and does it seem kind of
it's slower. It doesn't do damage as it's taken out. It does bleed damage, and it inflicts a specific critical, scales with survival instead of brutality. So, which is weird because it...
Now, someone's asking, what is anyone else getting the feeling that this weapon's damage is lackluster? Is that...
I don't know. I feel like it's doing pretty good.
Yeah,
I feel like it's doing pretty good as far as damage goes.
People are calling you out for cursing.
Why? Everybody does that every single stream. It should be known at this point that I curse during streams and I don't curse during regular video.
I actually try to avoid swearing on Twitter and stuff, not because just because.
No, I do it because I'm a huge prude that there's no other explanation for it. Even if I try to come up with an explanation, it's.
I'm definitely a little bit of a prude, but also like it just seems like people take you more seriously, even if what you're saying is exactly the same. It's really fucked up.
Nah, I just try.
I mean, oh fuck. See, now no one's gonna take me seriously.
Crit is okay, but it's bad without it. Yeah, I guess. I mean, I think that's. I don't know if it's bad though, because I am still pretty early game, and a lot of my stats are, unlike say a. Ooh, I'll take that. Yeah. Unlike, say, a tactics build, which I would have a lot more tactics at this point in time, everything here is all, like, split scaling except for my shield, so I don't really have as much survival as I would have tactics normally.
Now, I'm saying, so 15% damage, just to be clear, like, so if you have 20 of those, that's not, like, 3...
It stacks, it's like do some calculus.
I mean, you actually have to do the exponential thing, like, at 1.15
yes.
to the 28th power?
Yes, I believe.
Okay, but so it's not like 300% if you have 20. It's not like 300%.
No, it's more than that, I think.
Okay.
Whew.
That
yes, thank you. That's exactly what I need.
Because I would say that makes a big difference in like how much you should value those then.
And I do value damage over just about anything else. Like I was saying, it's like you get a huge damage increase by the time you hit like 30 or so.
Oh yeah.
For each stat you're picking up, even though you're not taking any health for it.
Well, I mean, that's the thing. That's probably something you picked up from like the rogue and roguelike and roguelite games. I don't know.
Maybe. I don't know.
I don't know. Just like having these runs.
Do you get boss cells and blueprints from custom runs? Yes, there are. I think there are specific ones that you don't, but it explicitly tells you about that. So, good. Good. Wow, that was lucky. But yeah, it'll explicitly tell you if it does not unlock achievements. Otherwise, you do in custom runs. Because it's very unforgiving in this game entirely, where it expects you to be using custom runs a lot of the time.
Actually, now that I'm thinking about it, it wouldn't make sense for just about any damage to be like not.
There we go.
It almost has to be like multiplicative, not additive. Sorry, just kind of a math there. Just
well,
like,
yes,
the way
of course,
but it's like you're scaling exponentially.
Because yeah, it's percentage. It's not an additive thing. I mean, I guess it would be an additive thing if it was like based on your base damage.
But yeah, base damage, like that's not a concept that really makes
sense.
Well,
I'm not playing with melee builds because this is a new weapon, and it's a weapon you can only get in 5-cell mode, and it's a rare blueprint. So you know, there's a lot of reasons that like people might not be seeing this particular weapon for a while, which is why I want to do a little bit of a run based around it. And okay, and okay.
I wish there was a weapon like with an arc like the Axis from Castlevania. You know what
I mean,
that's
this kind of has that, because like the, come on, and 1 and 2. Are you kidding me? Like 1 hit point left there.
Perry Mason over here.
Hey, I like Fred Perry. Or no, who's the Perry that I want? Matthew Perry. There you go.
Okay.
That was my reference. Shit.
Isn't Luke Perry the one who died?
Yes, Luke Perry is unfortunately the one that died.
Okay.
And there we go. Ooh, thoughts on Malaise being less scary? It's fine. I mean, basically, I'm going to be avoiding getting Malaise up to... Oh, I was facing the wrong direction. I'm going to be avoiding getting Malaise up to maximum level regardless, so it's not going to make that big of a difference for me, you know? But I like that it's not just absolutely horribly devastating in every sense of the word now. Oh, I thought it was... That's what I meant to do. That's what I wanted, so that I can get the force field in front of me and not take any damage. Except I did.
It looks like you took very... Like,
I took 1 hit, but that's a point of Malaise, which is the real problem.
Okay.
The beginning was the challenge area. Oh, shit. I'm gonna go do that right now. Also, now I gotta explain blah, blah, blah. I'm a huge prude, so I can't swear.
Why are you such a prude, man?
Why am I such a prude? That's a good question, but one thing that will not be answered today. Perhaps one day it will. And you were right, it's right there.
Nice.
Good job. Parry for bomb. I mean, don't get a parry bomb. I mean, it's like parry for the everything. But yeah, I mean, I guess I could do like what doesn't kill me, but I don't think that's really all that necessary. I don't think that's like that amazing of a get. It's good. Was full Malaise, yes, it brings you down to 10% health rather than killing you outright. It still does the rapid health decrease, but it stops at 10%. So it's better, but again, it's like you want to avoid getting down to getting full Malaise regardless. It's just now it's not a literal death sentence. There we go. So that's a good change, but I feel like it's a change that's not going to affect like the way I play the game too much.
Oh shit!
Just got clipped barely there. I wanted to be. I was trying to be so clever, and I paid for it.
Yeah, it seems like you're
I'll be fine. I'll be fine.
Yeah, only 1.
Yeah, it's the fear that kills you. Yeah, because playing this game is like sticking your hand in Gom Jabbar. I mean, I guess that's actually the pain that kills you. Whatever. Well, it's the needle that kills you. Okay, that's not.
It's like the Gom Jabbar.
Melee shit compared to range, not that it's bad, but enemies hit too hard for you to be close. They've been changing that up a lot recently, and like some of the brutality mutations especially have gone a long way to making me want to do a lot more melee runs, but it's also like, it's still, range is still like king, yeah. And that's just how it's going to be for a while, unless like Motion Twin does a huge change amount. And there. I don't know, like I don't think this weapon's too bad, and survival scaling is helping it a lot. It's doing a lot of damage, and also it's another one of the many very good ranged weapons that you can get for survival, so I don't know, I like it because of that alone.
Yeah, survival seems to be helping you a lot here. It does seem like it's...
Well, yeah, survival, it gives you so much extra health, you know?
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, especially when you don't have this flask to... Or you have a...
Well, I'm also like, Necromancy is giving me almost a percentage healed, and it's going to be like up to 3% healed each time I kill an enemy. Does that axe stun lock the enemy? No, but it does enough damage that you can probably breach enemies pretty quick, so... I want to say that it's like, if I get enough damage, it can be effectively the same thing. And there we go. And let's see what we got for you. If I can get like poison on a grenade, that will be the thing that I get out. That will be the thing that I need to. Whoa. Oh, good, gold key. To really make this run pop off. Feels like they became really close, but then they added a bunch of enemies to make melee scary. Yeah, you talk. Well, I think that if you're using a shield, and like the frontline shield has been changed up a little bit so that it's more interesting. I probably should have actually taken it for this run. No, I shouldn't have. What am I talking about? I can't actually use it because that's reliant on melee weaponry. There we are. There we be. Whew, I retract my previous viewing of the weapon. The second damage is pretty satisfactory. Yeah, I think that's where it really shines. And I should have probably taken. Now that I'm thinking about it, I should have taken corrupted power, because corrupted power would. Well, I guess it's not really too much of a difference for either one of these. Corrupted power would have given me like electrocutes enemies and would have given me release cloud of poison really easily, which would enable the synergy for this very well. Didn't really think about it that time. Pop-off time. I'd say it's popping off pretty well. Do you think the new DLC will have PvP? No way. That was just a reference to how the time loop was messed up. That's the only thing I'm thinking.
I just have a question. This is maybe a dumb question, but do enemies...
CDR, puffer grenades, take a long time to get back up. I feel like I'm doing okay, even though they're not... they have a substantial cooldown time. I really just need the grenades for burst damage rather than, like, sustained damage anyway. I would be taking something like a Crusher instead. The grenades, I feel like, are going to be eventually something that I pick up because they release toxin on enemies or whatever instead of doing straight damage. I just want it to be like it kills a group of enemies at once.
So do enemies get stronger as you go on?
Of course.
Okay, that's what I thought.
Significantly more.
Is it a fixed amount though?
Yes.
Okay.
It's actually a fixed amount as of the 1.1 patch. So
okay.
they changed it up so it's not like a scaling based on stats anymore.
Okay.
Which is something that I'm pretty sure that people were probably pretty happy about.
Yeah.
Let's take acceptance. I want to be taking curses, and I don't want to be cursed too much. Honestly, couldn't be bothered grinding through the Forge throughout the alpha update save wipes. 1.1 to 1.5 hour for a run is way too much of a time sink when I died. It's cool. I mean, it's not too bad, I would like to say. I already have the second level of the Forge upgraded, but the other thing is that it is something that you actually do get to have kept now. There we go.
So if that's the case, does it make sense to like get as many stats as you can on the 5?
Absolutely. Okay. Absolutely.
Because there's really
no question. I would say that's not even.
It's not something you really can do.
I would even consider not to. They have explicitly said that they want it to be like that you need to. Oh, okay.
You need to go as many.
I don't know because I want to keep using hemorrhage. I'll see what the chat has to say. But yeah, dual axes do work. It's just you throw them. It's like you throw one and then you throw the other one, and it actually takes kind of a long time. So I don't think it's worth it. Basically, there we go.
How many hours do you have in Dead Cells?
Let's take a look. We are looking currently at 1,081 hours.
Less than I have in Rocket League, just to be clear.
Interesting.
Yeah. Well, at this point, I went plat a bunch of times, so.
And there we go.
Nice.
Level mode where two people can race against each other. Technically, new final boss, your strongest build ever. Oh, that's like a thing that they did in Dungeon Crawl Stone Soup, where you could have where a place where you died could actually have like a ghost version of your character appear and it fights you. It's really frustrating because they're ghosts, so they can't be poisoned or like mind controlled or anything. So they're actually significantly more powerful than like your character probably was at the time they died. And if you're like a powerful wizard or something, they're like shooting a bunch of spells at you. It's really horrible. But you know, if you kill them, they go away forever then. How much malaise reduction with necromancy? It's 5 each time you kill a boss. So I have to kill a boss, but I mean, as soon as I kill a boss, that's like half my bar wiped out. Might only be 3. Hey, Gustavo. Where do you get the throwing axe thing? It is dropped from the Magistrates of Death in the Astrolab. So, gotta be on 5th cell. Yeah. But if you're looking for it, Magistrate of Death. Wow. Just like denied. Yeah, you do definitely. I don't think it's like stunning specifically as like its ability, but you do get some pretty substantial, a substantial knockback time whenever you hit an enemy. It seems. And also, the damage is starting to get pretty good. I'd like to say. Too confident in my abilities here.
Looks like you've already.
It's fine though. It's fine. There's a food shop in here, and they sell
you've
cough
already
syrup.
gotten most of your health back.
Well, yeah. I mean, that's because I'm getting nearly a percentage up. But I also don't want to kill too many enemies at once because I need to be able to relieve curses eventually.
Oh.
And that requires killing enemies. And I still haven't found like the doors for that. The giant big boy in cavern. Yeah, the big like Stompodon guy, in the cavern. The one enemy that's unique to the cavern, basically. The giant quadruped monster that stomps. You know the one. You know the one I'm talking about, okay? I don't want to take this because it'll curse me. And there. Oh, apparently these guys are also resistant to... Oh, come on! Whatever, dude.
They're just
They're resistant to bleed.
Oh.
Because, yeah, they're not getting bled.
What?
Because they have a resist thing above them whenever you hit them with an axe. Which is kind of annoying. They're also resistant to poison, so that's... Knock two... Whoa! See, again, burst damage. That's what you want. Alright. Okay. Boy's axe has to be called back. Yes, Boy's axe has to be called back. This one just causes bleeding. And you throw it slower because it's a survival-based weapon. Not worth it. So, and Boy's axe being called back does damage too, so...
Why was that not worth it? Was it malaise?
Yeah, it's malaised up. It's like, this one might be worth it if I really want to get rid of some of my malaise. But the other one, just 100% not worth it.
Okay.
Okay, and okay. Nope. And nope. And I said no! Hate that they don't get bled. That is... because otherwise they would be getting killed by the damage over time, if nothing else. Alright. And I really don't.
You mainly have the homunculus thing, so you don't get.
It should be using that more, really.
Just, is that mostly for like when you get cursed and you don't?
You can't use it when you're cursed, unfortunately.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's actually an exploit that they took out of the game.
Like really recently?
Nope. Okay. Pretty much after I showed off that you could do that. So that's fun. God damn it. Here, get down here so I can do this. There. Heavy burst damage always does good. And also, I'll take this for more health. There we go. Anything going on in chat? Boy should be said how Kratos says it. No, boy should be said how Angus Scrimm says it in the Phantasm movies. You swing a good axe, boy. Now, he does not say it with that much flourish, by the way. But I do.
I was gonna say that actually was like. Does this?
No, he says it more like, "You play a good game, boy."
Look, I did.
But the game is over, and now you die.
I don't like to doubt you, but
it's a really good scene in a really good movie.
When you said that, I was like, "Does this movie really exist?" Like,
fuck off, it does. I mean, as much as it might try to convince you that it might not, and you're just dreaming it. Especially when they bring out the tuning forks. Are you kidding me? It's so goofy because you can see the axe clearly hit him. Yeah. Oh, that's the one that doesn't move anywhere because it's got the invincibility thing going on. Okay, and okay. That should be enough. Nice. There we go. And yes, that's the cough syrup that I want. This item. That's a good boy. It's kind of bordering how, like, Vinny does his crappy Homer impression, though.
What weapons should I focus on for 5C?
Boy's axe, damage over time with the Alchemic Carbine I've had a lot of success with. Double boomerangs, pretty okay, although I would highly recommend, like, trying to get a melee weapon by the time you get into the final fight. Anything that I would probably say, like, take ice shards, but unfortunately they have been nerfed quite a bit, so it's not quite the exact same. Which movie is it? I think it's Phantasm 2, specifically, that he does You Play a Good Game, Boy. Play a good game, boy.
You're really downplaying it.
It's so good, though! Shut up!
Fair enough.
Here we go. And there we go. And, okay. A little worried just like about getting hit by these dudes here, but hitting them off the edge there definitely is something. There we go. And take it down. Good, good, good. Boy, you play you eat a good shorts, boy.
Alright, that was good.
Dead Cells Battle Royale is a good idea. I think that depending on what sort of weapons you get, it would be completely imbalanced.
As you were saying, I fell asleep on the table and missed 40 minutes. What's up, Doc?
Oh, doing pretty good. Hemorrhage is a better weapon than I think people were giving it credit for at first. Not me. I gave it the most credit. I thought it was a pretty cool weapon just by itself.
Are shields a must for 2 solid apples and keep dying?
I like shields a lot, but you do really have to make sure you're hitting those criticals, or the parries, yes. And especially it helps with like getting, this is stupid, and it helps with making sure that you don't take too much malaise if you can get those parries. Especially on the final boss of the game, if you're talking about like 5-cell mode. I want to say up until about, let's say, whatever, up until about like 4-cell when you start to take malaise, like, you can get away with not taking a shield. It's good. I have to see that scene now. I tried looking for it online recently, and I couldn't find it. So, if you can find it, like, post it in chat.
Now, are both Phantasm movies good? Is there only
I'm just like, look up Phantasm Boy. You should be able to find it that way.
I'm gonna try that in.
You won't miss a scroll, probably, but, you know. Is it something recent that I missed, like a... I know I missed the... but the thing is, Angus Scrim says boy several times in the series. Where did I miss a scroll? Where did I miss a scroll? I didn't see it. If I'm missing a scroll here. I mean, I do know that there's a scroll up here. But I wanted to make sure that I got cursed first before I took out all those enemies, just so that I had a place where I could get rid of this curse. Bam. All right.
I'm just gonna see if we can.
6-cell win, probably when the paid DLC comes out. Phantasm, not Phantasm. Yes, Phantasm. That is correct.
Okay,
there are several scenes where Angus Scrim says boy.
Doc, check this out.
There we go.
This is what I found when
that's not the one. It's the one where he's walking through. That's a different time he says boy. It's the one where he's walking through a field.
How about this one? Let's just scroll through these. Just tell me when you see.
There's probably there are a few times he says that. Oh yeah, that's the one where he shouts boy, like boy.
So after about 5 YouTube clips that it was not clear at all.
They're all great.
And then it's the actual Wikipedia page, and then there's a sample.
I'm looking for you play a good game, boy. That's the one I keep referring to specifically.
I will search for that specifically.
You missed another scroll. Where did I miss another scroll?
Suggested. Okay. Yeah. Good game, boy. Now you die.
Yes, now you die. But the game is over, and now you die.
You've played a good game, boy. Now you die. A tall man.
But you play a good game, boy. But the game is over, and now you die. Is the quote.
I believe you, but all these YouTube ones are.
It's not like that.
Okay, fuck it, I have to see.
First your name job, Judas Priest, and now you're referencing Phantasm. Probably referencing Phantasm a little too much, but you know, it's worth it.
1979. I don't know why I've not seen this.
And I'm kind of surprised you haven't seen it. It's a good movie. But that's crap. And there we go. Actually, like took that dude out real quick. There we go. There we go. Unfortunately, no good stuff. Hey, Aeneas. Aeneas, I think, right?
Aeneas, yeah.
I continuously get that name wrong every time he appears. So it's Aeneas.
Yeah, it's...
Will the stream be available later to rewatch? Yeah, it'll be in my bad videos unlisted area. Unless it's like really bad and I delete it. Like happened last week.
Believe Aeneid, that's like the Roman version of the... Like,
yes, they have in fact said that too.
Yeah.
Like the Grecian hero.
The Iliad, yeah. Like I think Aeneas.
Where does the carbine drop? It drops in the ancient sewers. It's an area that you have to roll underneath, and then you're able to grab it. Basically, look for a small area, like in a corner like this, that you can roll underneath, and that's where you're gonna find the alchemic carbine blueprint. Highly recommended. It's a very good weapon. What do we got? Wow, stuns the victim. Ooh, do I? Why? I think I want to. Stuns.
Oh,
it stuns him. It's like, I'm doing it.
What's the biggest downside?
A little bit less critical damage, I think, and also a lot of money. Oh. It costs a lot.
Okay. Well, what is money? You're gonna lose it all.
How this axe actually works, it causes bleeding and deals a critical hit on bleeding and poison to enemies. So it perpetuates its own critical. and it's a little bit slow to actually use. You see there's a big like wind up time,
Yeah.
but and it has ammo. But aside from that, overall, I want to say the damage has been great, just period. So highly recommended.
I like the aesthetics of this weapon too.
Why would you pay cough syrup when necromancy would heal all that malaise? Ah, fuck. Fine. I guess you're right on that point. I didn't think of that.
Does that make sense?
Yeah, you after a boss kill, this one,
you're gonna be
it
doing,
reduces your
yes,
infection
yeah.
malaise when you beat a boss, and I'm about to fight a boss right now.
Whoops.
All right then, do the Doc aggressive moan. I have so many moans and sounds. I'm
Yeah, I
thinking.
was just gonna say. I
Like,
was
which one are you
which
talking
one?
about?
Yeah.
What was changed? Mostly that it's in beta right now. That's basically the big thing that was changed. And let's take you. Sure. Think this is gonna be better than most other things? Hemorrhage Axe was sometimes pierced, but only for hitting multiple enemies in the same place. Oh yeah, there you go. That's what it looks like when you turn into Blueprint.
Oh,
I forgot that I grabbed that randomly. Now you have to hit it. You get hit 4 times to make it pay off. Well, we'll see. I am working with a survival build. The boss will resist the stun eventually, slowly. Are there new achievements active? No, I think that's going to come with the actual full release of this update. Does Axe cause hemorrhage? Yeah, I mean, you can see it right now. Wow, the stun does work, by the way. Like, look at that. He's going to gain resistance to it pretty quickly, but until that point, this is pretty fun. Punch me.
nice.
I wanted to make sure that I got like the critical enabling
So it
stun.
only stuns when you do a parry?
No, it only stuns when I hit him with the axe, but then he
Oh.
gains resistance to the stun, which I think he's not even getting stunned anymore.
Oh.
It just happens over time. It's kind of annoying. And, okay. Yeah, enemies eventually gain resistance to the stun, but most of them that are not bosses eventually just like will die before that. Like you're doing enough damage that they a little bit rough. It's not great if I don't have the critical on the damn it. Shouldn't have gone for the parry. I was too reliant on the fact that it might have been fast, that he might have ran out of the shield fast enough. Oh, well, that's fine.
Nice.
There's the malaise reduced, at least.
I guess the concierge has to pack his bags.
Yes, he's packed his own bags.
He's dead.
Because he's dead. Anywho,
Pack his bags.
how do you think about what to talk in the videos? I tried once. It's a combination of doing this a lot and, you know, so that you kind of get used to the whole, like, talking a lot thing. But also, I do kind of think about stuff ahead of time where I'm like, okay, so what's this, like, related to when it comes to other video games? How can I, like, talk about strategy that I'm going to be doing? Pretty much, there's a combination of, like, color commentary, which you're doing in the moment, and then figuring out specific, like, more generalized stuff to say, more abstract things. And the abstract type of stuff I usually come up with ahead of time. The color commentary I'm coming up with on the fly. It is also, like, just a thing where you get used to it over time.
Yeah, and you clearly have a lot more experience.
I have done,
things.
like, 300 videos
Yeah,
at this point.
At this
so.
point, you were just like, you're able to describe things better than I am, like, in general.
Yeah, I mean, that's something that you eventually
In
kind of have to get
real time.
used to. It's just
Yeah.
where you can actually go, like, look at stuff that I had at this time last year and be like, wow, I'm so much more scatterbrained and not sure of what I'm talking about and nonsensical garbage.
Yeah.
And now it's like I kind of have a better idea of what I want to do. I won't really say it's perfect or whatever, but at least it's better.
We also have just these insane shorthands where I'll just say something and you know exactly what the fuck I'm talking about and vice versa. And, yeah, that's all.
You slowly but surely make little Forge guys work irrelevant. Hey man, that's how it goes sometimes. You should go back to college or something and learn new trade skill. How do you spend cells on blueprints? In 5-cell mode, you don't. That's the long and short of it. You gotta save up to work for the... I gotta watch out for arbiters, basically. Oh, no, I don't think they spawn until I... Okay. I don't think they spawn until I actually open up the AT switch, so I should be okay on that point. I'm just worried about the curse, as you do. In fact, I might just, like, wait until I'm about to leave the area, get cursed, and then leave.
Ice and Dia is brave.
Yeah!
I pronounced that right. Fun fact, that's the inversion. Play-by-play is in the moment stuff, whereas color commentary is a detailed filler information.
Wait, what? I thought that color commentary was... Oh, okay, fine then, I guess.
Color commentary, they usually have somebody who's like...
Then, okay, then I guess the color commentary is the stuff I come up with ahead of time, and the play-by-play is... comes off the top of the dome.
I suppose that... Yeah, play-by-play is pretty much what you're doing when you're describing actions. Like, so now I'm gonna go over to this, to the Slumber Sanctuary, and I'm gonna get rid of...
Yeah, we're gonna do this Slumber Sanctuary. This is doing good damage. I'm not getting as much stun on the boss. I'm looking for... That's what Northern Lion describes as where am I going, what am I doing.
Yeah, play-to-play, and
then color commentary, I guess, is more about like me
This guy's been doing a lot of damage, Race. This weapon's been doing a lot of damage.
Well, no, what I'm talking more about is just like, oh yeah, a thrown axe like this is very similar to the one that you use in God of War.
Oh yeah.
Because it, in fact, has the exact same sort of usage related to...
Yeah, that's also color commentary.
Oh, well then that's what I'm talking. That's the sort of stuff I come up with all the time. Or like,
this guy's been coming back from an injury. And
fuck this!
We're gonna see if his first step is as quick at the elbow.
There! That was so close! Anyway, yeah. Beta does not wipe saves. Oh, the thing that dropped was a small amount of cough syrup. It reduces a point of malaise, which is going to be useful if I get any malaise right now. It's something that I get off of having the extended healing. You can see it in the bottom right corner. Cough syrup does cure Ligma. It's true. And there we go. What's the legendary weapon? Nah, Boy's Axe, okay. That's interesting choice, but I don't know if I'm going to be taking it. Oh, great. Well, actually, that elite almost got taken out just by that alone. Oh, no, it's another thing. There we go.
Are you running into a lot of those boxes? It seems like that's a lot. I don't know.
Let's go, everybody!
Oh,
it's invisibility. Oh. It's the invisibility necklace. How can you not just notice that it says invisible, the very first word on there? Let's go.
All the text for this game is really tiny.
I mean, yeah, but I don't know. I guess it's because, that's so fucking good. That is so good. It's like we have, let's do this. Let's do this. The best example is the first time when you tried to play through the game blind and live. Oh yeah, that was rough. That was the one where they originally introduced multiple cell mode. You remember that?
No, I don't.
Oh, it was 2017 December.
Oh, okay.
The demon statues look weird to anybody else. They are super huge for no reason. I don't know why. Like real demons are not that large. You have the owl open. Unfortunately, no. Otherwise, this game would just be, like, over right now. But no, it's like... No, I'm not going to take the curse chest yet. I want to wait until I get into the next area still, because it's just... I feel like that's still a recipe for disaster, even being invisible. I mean, obviously, as soon as I attack, I'm going to not be invisible, and that might leave me open to Arbiter attacks, which is rough. Okay.
Let's see. So why is it that cough syrup cures malaise?
Oh, shit, dude!
What's that?
It's a blueprint.
I mean, I know.
Well, it's for the shrapnel axes.
Okay.
More axes, basically. Okay. Oh, man, we're getting really lucky today. I'm happy about this.
So why is it that cough syrup cures malaise, but the alchemist is still looking for a cure?
That's a very good question, and one that I've actually asked myself a couple times.
Honestly, it's probably like because they if they could make cough syrup, that'd be pleasurable. It's like why you can't get like opiates for like if you get wisdom teeth or whatever.
Any tips for the Pantheon of Hollowness?
That's just my take.
God. Okay, a lot of the time I like using something that gives you extra soul and something that gives you quick heal. Just because you can tank your way through a lot of the fights. Aside from that, by the time I get to the end, grabbing the Shape of Un as well as Deep Focus to make sure that I can get as much what do I want to say? Make sure that I can get as much healing time in the Absolute Radiance fight as possible was a big part of my strategy.
Why did you skip that one? Like, is that a gem with money?
Oh, because it would break me out of invisibility, basically.
Oh, okay.
I would either have to attack it or I would need to activate it. Both of those break invisibility.
Oh, okay.
And let's go.
I'm gonna say it seemed conspicuous, and like after that, like yesterday with these cells.
Yeah.
I just didn't want to...
Just feed everyone a constant supply of cough syrup until all the infected people die. Well, I mean, you could also probably do that for the infected people. Like, we don't have to jump to extremes here. Like, they're already dead. Let's just save ourselves. It's like, no, they're not. Okay, you maybe could be okay and get wrecked. Oh, he got an invincibility barrier as he fell down. That's ridiculous. Ah, this sucks. I hope that kills him. This is stupid. Okay, fine. I'll go for the invisibility then, just because it's like this is dumb. I hate you. Ah, fuck. Why? Ah, fuck. Why?
I'm having trouble understanding why this guy isn't dead.
He's invincible. One of the enemies there gives you an invincibility. It gives enemies invincibility barriers, and he's right next to it, which is annoying.
Oh wow.
I mean, dying naturally, the next generation won't be infected. Well, that's like the thing that you should ask about every single zombie movie, where it's just like, why don't people just sit inside until it all blows up? Why don't they all just sit in the pub until it all blows over?
Well, the zombies can break through doors, right?
Not if you, like, board it up enough. They're not that smart.
Well, a lot of them, like...
Like, how strong do you think zombies are? They're not that strong. They're strong. They're not that strong.
You prefer slow zombies and fast zombies, right?
Even fast zombies are not strong. They're just fast.
I suppose, but I mean, like, I think they make it to the
Look, we can talk about zombies all day, every day, but it's like we're not gonna get anywhere with that.
That's true.
No, let's talk about it. No, screw it. Like,
okay,
you just
go.
like board yourself into a house, you'll be fine.
Yeah, but it's like, if there's any doors or something, they can get in, right?
Yeah, well then you don't leave any doors open. It's not that difficult.
You need to eat though. Like, how much food do you have? Like, you're not expecting.
I hate whoever the idea was to give Zote a 20-second long introduction screen. You should just play on a save file that doesn't have Zote still alive. Which is what I did. Cause screw that battle. I mean, I guess allegedly, if you're really good at it, you might be able to, like, what am I thinking of?
Is that the one that the stream killed?
Yes.
Okay.
That's the one. They're not that much of bastards. Doc doesn't know speed plus weight equals power. I do know the basic, like, equation for force, yes, but, like, what does that have to do with anything? That's a dumb thing you said. Look, I don't want to call out people on my stream for saying dumb things, but unfortunately, maybe if you paid me money, I wouldn't do it.
Well, I'm just thinking, like,
Customers always
saying, like, the fast zombies, they're not going to be, like, as powerful because they're, like...
They're not going to be able to break down a barricaded door.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, it's like...
They're still people. Like, a normal person can't break down a barricaded door.
Yeah, no matter how fast they run.
Usain Bolt is not going to throw himself into a door. I guess maybe zombie Usain Bolt would, but that's not...
That's a franchise right there.
I don't know if it's a franchise, but it is definitely like a gag in a movie.
I would watch that. Like it's slow zombies, but it's Usain Bolt, so it's fast.
Yeah, but he's super fast. Sure. Why not? Velocity. Yes. I mean, zombies might not be strong, but they don't feel pain. Okay, they are not water. They don't eventually dissolve the boards. And also, it's like, come on. There's a certain point, too, where it's just like, you can just throw rocks at the zombie and get rid of it then.
By the way, I questioned the whole, like, concept. You know, like, in philosophy, they have, like, these philosophical
Flying a normal
zombies.
dude can rip a door that's nailed shut. Yeah, exactly. See? Like, you understand what I'm saying.
Yeah. So, I mean, it's... Yeah, that's the thing. It's like, you want to talk about physics, like, force equals, like, mass times acceleration.
Mass times acceleration.
Yeah.
But it's just like, they're not that fast.
Yeah, like,
also, I need to pick this up so
but
things
it's
stop
like
getting
that's the whole reason, like, we have, like, locks and stuff to prevent that from, like, people from getting in just by using, like just running in the door. Like, imagine if every door...
What if the zombie knocks on the door asking to come in? Oh, well, then we're all screwed.
Like,
then we're all sons of bitches.
I mean...
Oh, damn it. Anyway.
What is A Quiet Place?
Quiet Place is a movie that came out recently. It's they're not zombies though. They're like weird super monsters.
Oh, okay.
I wouldn't really consider them quite the same thing. I mean, look, here's the thing. If there's zombies that can break down doors, they're basically bordering on not being zombies. I mean, not every freaking zombie can be Mr. X. He was a very special circumstance. Also, I love the fact that I can make references to Mr. X now and people actually know what I'm talking about.
Who is Mr. X?
He is like the actual biological weapon zombie that they created in Resident Evil 2.
Oh.
Which is why he hounds around Yeah. Get wrecked.
I mean, locks might work on normal people who.
Oh, what the fuck? We already a beta? Yeah, as of 2 days ago, I think. It was pretty recent.
That's actually a good point. Locks might work on normal people who wouldn't be able to just pummel out that door for 16 hours straight. That is.
Well, 16 hours straight. Again, it's like they're normal people. Even if you do pummel at the door for 16 hours straight, it's like that's eventually their hands are going to just become nubbins. You gotta remember that their hands are also hands too.
Honestly, I just think
they're gonna become little baby nubbins. That's not how that works.
Well, what if they get like?
Yeah, the whole point is that they do things in silence to draw that zombies don't know you're there. Yeah, also you don't know that like zombies are gonna be like, hey, Jeff's in that house, we gotta go get him. If you're being quiet, presumably you wouldn't be like attracting that much attention.
I feel like, yeah, and kind of what you're saying, like if zombies have like the ability to plan and stuff, they're not really zombies.
Yeah, then we're dealing with like the crazies or something.
We're dealing with monsters that have zombie-like characteristics.
Yeah, we're dealing with the crazies. I mean, that was George Romero's follow-up to zombie movie.
It was actually called The Crazies?
Yeah.
Okay.
This is about government experimentation that like Agent Orange type of whatever that caused people to go crazy. And they were just normal people, but it's like they also were. Okay.
So apparently there's a Doctor Who thing. I mean, you want to see, you didn't watch Doctor Who probably Dr. Crystal for 4 billion years, so I'm not familiar with that. So.
Well, Doctor Who is also like an immortal, and he's not human.
Yeah, so Ezreal says, you know, I look at the hemorrhage and feel that it should not be in the game. It's just 100% better version of statistics still. I
don't know. It's statistics letter you can use really fast. So I want to say that there is still actual usage for that. Yeah, we're going for the cursed treasures. I'm doing it right now. I wanted to make sure that I was mostly out of enemies just because I want to be very sure. Can you show what both axes look like together? I mean, I could, but also look at I'm still on the fence of if I want to actually take it. I don't think they synergize very well.
I think it would make sense for, zombies to be intelligent, but not like, not like sentient.
Not super intelligent. A bird box zombie. Again, not zombies. They're like some sort of weird eldritch monster.
I mean, like zombies that can just solve problems, like if they try enough things. Like they can move.
Yeah, like super intelligent zombies, like that one doctor zombie in Return of the Living Dead.
Like
no rock and roll zombies?
Like they can't communicate, but it'd be like monkeys, like they just can't socialize. They can't learn
hey, with the
from other
monkeys. Your door's made of cotton candy? Wait, what? Now that I have no idea what you're talking about.
No, somebody was saying, like, if zombies can produce saliva, they can
Oh, yeah, it's just like...
Which makes sense.
Again, it's like, well, they could also just pound until they got, like, zombie juice all over the door and use that to dissolve it over hundreds of years. Yeah. There's a point where it's like zombies would eventually just fall over from rotting too much alone.
Well, what if they could putrefy, like, the doors?
Okay, if they have, like, decay superpowers, yes, but that's also really dumb, what you just said. Like, what sort of insane nonsense zombies are we talking about here?
No, I just wanted to make conversation, honestly.
I mean, the point I'm trying to get at here is clearly just wait in the door and barricade it. They're just normal dudes, and in fact, they're actually weaker dudes because they'll fall apart literally and figuratively over time.
Animalistic but not intelligent. So do you just... Oh, here's a question about the game.
Oh, yeah, actual questions about it.
So do you just automatically unlock the things you get from blueprints, or do you...
you unlock them in the area where the collector would be. In fact, when I get there, I will show that to you. It's got like a whole little animation and everything. The poor raccoon trying to wash off cotton candy when you're eating it. I love videos with the raccoons doing stuff. You ever seen the one with the raccoon eating grapes?
No, I've never seen that.
If they have decay powers, then the general population may have some powers too. Okay, now we're going too far here. If one zombie starts bashing a door, it's going to make noise, attracting more. So I guess? I don't know. I feel like that's also very speculative. Yeah, sure, let's go for this. I like having the invincibility on there too. All right, so here's what it looks like. Pew. It's fun. It's fun little animation. I've never seen invisibility affix. It's a lot more common in the higher cell difficulties because there's so many more elites that you fight, and you fight a lot of elites. Why curse yourself in the Sepulchre? Because it doesn't have arbiters in it that are going to snipe me from off screen, or the demons that will also snipe me from off screen. It's like I would much rather take these dudes who are all like this. Like, look at that. Look at how much easier it is. See? I've already gotten rid of one curse, and I'm gonna get rid of another curse in like seconds.
So this seems like a really good run for you. Do you feel like pretty
I'm feeling pretty good.
Nice.
I want to really be careful here because these knife throwers will ruin my day. Okay. And there we go. See, that's why Sepulcher was way better than trying to get rid of that curse elsewhere. Like, there's no question that you don't want Sepulcher is actually a very safe place on 5-cell mode as long as you're not in the darkness for too long. Or, well, any cell mode, really. As long as you know what you're doing, you can exploit it for all it's worth. It's great. And you also get, like, more stats in here and everything. It's super good. Oh, wait, that's it? Yeah, Sepulcher. I'm going to the Sepulcher. You get so many more stats in here, dude. Like, what are you talking about? Like, I ain't going to the fucking Clock Tower. Clock Tower is also going to have flying enemies in it. That will kill me. Fight the giant or no balls? I probably could, but I want to beat 5-cell mode, and I don't want to die. Like this is... if John Cena was a zombie, could he break down the door? Yes. That dude is, like, golem of a man. He's like just muscle. It's like a meat golem basically. he would destroy the door and then eat it for muscle to add the mass to his muscles.
Yeah, so that maybe what happens is that they get a little bit.
Okay,
stronger.
so if we have if the zombie outbreak happens at a WWE match, sure. Why not?
I feel like that there would be like low.
Yeah, look, Clock Tower is great. I love the Clock Tower, but it's also a much more difficult area compared to what I'm doing right here. Oh my god, yes, I just cussed!
The zombie outbreak would start at a carnival, I think.
Yeah, that would make a lot of sense.
That way you'd have like really disproportionate people.
Really disproportionate. Yeah, like the stretchy man.
Yeah, I was just gonna say like you have like a stretchy man.
Because apparently we're like going to the midway in like a 1930s carnival.
He can just, he can reach over the transom and unlock it.
And alright. I mean, meat golem is called a human. No, flesh golems are a real thing. They spew poisonous gas at enemies, and they're basically like Frankenstein monsters. But that's neither here nor there. Also, what, iron golems can spew corrosive gas, I think? Anyway, I'm nearly at 30 survival. That's pretty good. If Sherlock Holmes becomes a zombie, would he be able to destroy all humanity? Nah, Sherlock Holmes died after falling off of a roof when fighting Moriarty. I feel like you're giving him a little too much credit.
He didn't really die.
He also didn't really die. But that's because Arthur Conan Doyle wanted more. Yeah. Your skills activate twice, but you can no longer use a second weapon slot. I would take that. I think that would be good. Like what, call it double tap. Yeah, just call it double tap like I do. That'd be good. It's just humans farting. Come on. Now there is a certain level of just like crudeness that I feel like I don't want to fall into. At least yet. We can do that a little bit later. And that's curse taken out in one hit. See, and you said that it's like it's gonna be better. Talk yelling at chat. So you walked in on the stream.
Yeah. You are
welcome to the stream.
Welcome to the stream.
Come on and slam, and welcome to the stream. Bruce Lee zombie. Now that's a thing that actually exists in Terraria. So, sure.
Yeah. Okay. There you go. So with the corrosive gas, not
it's
also
a skeleton Bruce Lee. But
I just had a really good idea for it. Sound.
Also, not corrode the iron. I think they are supposed to be like super rusty when you find them. So maybe.
So like, yeah, you have something that rapidly oxidizes iron. Like that's their and. That's the thing.
I mean, they're also like constructs, so they don't care.
And rich people have stainless steel.
I mean, you literally describe buff humans farting. Okay, I'm gonna ban you. No, I'm not.
Wouldn't iron golem corrode itself by the corrosive gas contain something?
Yeah. That's what I was saying. I mean, it's just like they. Ho-ho! Check that out.
Is that good?
Yeah, that's a second one, and that's also more stuff on it. So it gives me invisibility.
You're still invisible, and what else does it do?
It's a little bit better stat distribution, and then I also get gold as well as a cell, which is a lot of extra gold.
That's nice.
To say the least. No, its name is Bone Lee. It's true. Which sounds like some sort of cutesy way of getting a boner. Oh, I'm gonna get all bonely.
Yeah, I was gonna say I was going for the adverb there, but yeah, that makes more sense. Like
Where's the
homely.
best? Yeah, it's like homely. There you go. Rocco, wait, what? What did he actually say? That was. No, you don't need to ban Rock. I was just kidding.
I think he, yeah.
You're a little bit too overzealous there. Anyway, what are those bottles dropping? Yeah, so the extended healing now gives a chance to drop a bottle of cough syrup, which reduces a point of infection. And I'm gonna keep that there so that if I do get infected with a point of malaise, I can get rid of it. So yeah, no, it's great. It's a really good little way to make sure that you don't take too much damage.
By the way, speaking of corrosive gases, this reminds me, like, I want to do like a review.
Poison their asses with corrosive gases.
I want to go play Gone Home again, and then I want to do a review on this channel.
Because you can.
Here's the thing.
Yeah, Terry Crews as a zombie would probably protect you from other zombies, and also he wouldn't smell bad because he is the Old Spice.
Here's the thing. I swear to God,
He'll be back. No. No, you don't need to ban him though. That's fine. It's fine. It's cool.
But yeah, I swear to God, like Gone Home, I think what happened with that game is they had this idea for like a way to burn.
Now, did they go home for porn?
They go home for porn?
Yes.
No, I have no idea what that is. I know
it is a Jewish holiday.
Is that the?
It's the one where you like dress up in, it's a costume party. Where you traditionally have a costume party.
Oh, okay. No, they just go home.
Also, the movie was eventually changed to Home for Thanksgiving, so it's like just can't refer to it as that. Do you play Terraria? Yeah, I played a lot. Honestly, before Dead Cells came along, Terraria was like my most played game on Steam. So it's like I definitely play a lot of Terraria.
But yeah, in Gone Home, I think there's supposed to be a way for you to burn down the house, but they ran out of time or money.
Oh, that sucks. That would've been fun.
Yeah, I know. Like it would've been like an interactive thing because there's all these like chemicals you can burn. There's a furnace.
Ah, this sucks.
There's like a furnace like that is open to the user to put chemicals into.
Oh, so that's
and the furnace like it has like this pipe that goes into the main part of the house. Like it's the furnace in the part of the house.
So in other words, it's like we built this to burn down the house.
Yeah, and two of the chemicals, like one of the whatchamacallit, like there's photography chemicals.
Yeah, the dark room bath.
It says, it literally says, do not mix with this other chemical, and then you can find the other chemical somewhere else. And there's a bathtub where you could mix it up. But I think what they did is they ran out of time or money, and no one called them out on it because of the cultural controversy on both sides.
Oh, who cares?
Yeah,
controversy was stupid. Let your friend speak. I did. What are you talking about?
No, I did. That was it. That's all I got. But yeah, it seems like nobody called it out, but it's like nobody even like recognizes it, which is
I'm
really
sure that
weird.
people that play the game did. It's just
I googled it. I was looking for somebody who had like saw something about like the photo liquid or the furnace or whatever, because I thought that was like supposed to be the ending. I thought that was what we were supposed to do. I thought it was like a controversy or something. That's like, oh, that's the ending. It was like, no, everybody's like, oh yeah, it's a walking simulator.
I mean,
like, no,
it is.
It is, yeah. And it's just like, but you should be able to burn down that house. And I think they...
Yeah, you should be able to go full David Byrne.
Oh, there's an anecdote I read about David Byrne, like, today.
Yeah,
apparently. So Brian Eno and...
yeah, they worked together
David
on
Byrne.
My Life in Bush and Ghost.
Yeah. But they actually got mugged. And by 14 men.
Wow.
I believe it was in Detroit. They were walking. They got mugged. And David Byrne said that, I'm sorry, Brian Eno says that David Byrne got, like, dragged into the bushes. Like, and as he was getting dragged into the bushes, he said, uh-oh.
Yeah, it's like David Byrne.
Yeah. And the point of the anecdote is just, he's always like that.
No, I know that he is. That's, like, one of the things I really like about it.
And Brian Eno's like, it was like a cartoon. Uh-oh.
You want to find yourself getting dragged into a bush.
Yeah, exactly. It seems like a Talking Heads song.
Yeah. Well, you're getting dragged into the bush of ghosts.
Yeah, I wonder if that's why they base that on. If you know what I'm thinking about it.
No. That's based on a book of the same name.
I suppose.
Ah, that was real close. What do you mean you suppose? It's
I
literally
believe
the
you.
exact same.
I believe you, but I also believe that they just. I don't know anything about that taking Tiger Mountain by strategy, but I'm guessing they also just like that title. It's just a really badass title.
Yeah, I mean, I don't really think that that's a specific thing that they like. They like the title, yes.
Yeah.
Scroll power, let's go. Got banned for speaking the truth. I'm officially angry.
Fired for truth.
Yep, fired for truth telling. Shouldn't have told so much truth, dude. Should have told less truth.
I'll see you, Mr. Trickster. Yeah, and we've got other people saying, like, yeah, you may find yourself in the clouds, etc.
WWE Fastlane is on. Ooh, put these both together and make it like a really and pretend I'm like I'm trying to think of a good commentator. Except I'm not a good commentator. I'm a bad commentator.
Use yourself as the example. That doesn't matter. Don't worry about
I use yourself. Thinking of a bad commentator.
it. I'm also, yeah. Whenever I hear that song, I like to just do everything every action that I take.
Well, yeah, obviously, in every move you make.
Same as it ever. Same as it ever.
Same as it ever was.
Same as it ever was.
Same as it ever was.
Same as it ever was. Same as it ever was. As it ever was. As it ever was. I'll be watching you.
You sure you want me to go let him continue speaking?
That's I'm not sure.
All right, we're angry people. Do you think MT are gonna nerf Powerful Bomb? Nah. It's got a high enough cooldown time that I don't think it's really. I mean, it's really more the fact that I have 33 survival, which is absurdly huge. That I'm getting so much.
Really unusual.
It's huge. That's an enormous amount of survival.
Well, if you think about it, just like what I was saying before, it's like that's rule of 72, 15. It's quite a.
Yeah, I mean it's quite a bit. You see,
4.8.
You see, like Hemorrhage is doing 55,000 damage on its critical now.
Yes,
that's a lot.
So that just a rough mental math. That's gonna be about 128 times. Your
How many hours do you have in Terraria? Well, let's take a look. I'm here.
Yeah, like I'll actually do this, but it should be about 128 times.
I have 427 hours in Terraria. I played that game a lot. Okay, let's grab instead Dead Inside. Necromancy. And should I get extended healing again? Nah, probably not. It's not that good. But perhaps disengagement? Masochism. I like masochism. That'll also be good against some of the traps that I'm gonna be.
Oh yeah.
Up here.
Hey, check this out.
What?
1.15 to 33rd power. It's exactly 100.69.
Oh. Nice.
Yeah.
It's the same time.
Yeah.
Good
But
stuff.
more importantly, it's
How do you feel about taxes getting health reduced? That really threw a monkey wrench in my general plan as far as. There we go. I really threw a monkey wrench in my plan as far as like my general strategies go.
So, Doc, where would you say you normally are in terms of like your main stats?
At 33, definitely not. Usually
well,
about like
just
30 or so.
Oh,
Like, I mean, I do try to go heavy into stuff, but especially, like, this is an exceptionally good run, I would say.
Yeah.
And it is mostly due to getting, like, some of the unusual...
Yeah, invisibility.
Damn it. Yeah, I mean, certainly that also... There we go. That sucks, though. I got hit once.
Oh.
You play a lot of video games. Oh, you don't even know that. I play a lot of video games. But that's neither here nor there. Anyway, there's that reduced at least, and then I guess there's really nothing else I need here, is there? No, we're doing pretty good.
So are you going to get to the true ending if you beat this?
Play the game with just a spike shield. I did do that fairly recently. What is your opinion about people mad about the true ending locked behind 5 boss cells? I think they got a good point. I think that I understand the idea that it's like you're mad that you're not... It's the same sort of idea like with assist mode in Celeste, where it allows you to see the game even if you're not like a super hardcore duder. And that's... How many have I played in Dead Cells? That's 1,080... Probably 1,082 hours right now. You did it perfect? I didn't do it perfect. I got hit by the got hit by the axe one time, basically. Or not the axe, the grappling hook. She hit me with a grappling hook, and that was it. That was the only hit I took, and it was shouldn't have taken it. There we go. I should have done that perfect though.
Yeah, that was almost perfect.
That was almost perfect. Almost parfait. But hey, I think that we are on track to getting the true ending at this point, so that's cool.
Nice.
Because I feel like I am probably going to be able to take down the final boss at this point in time with the build that I'm going with right now.
Yeah.
Could probably
What's the most you've ever had in a stat?
probably like 30 plus, probably like 35 or so.
Oh, okay.
It's usually not. It's not too much more than this more often than not. Who knows? Is there a stream happening right now? Yes, YouTube nub, there is. you should come by and see it. Like, what do you want me to respond to you on the thing? On the Steam chat? It's like I'm playing the game right now. In front of hundreds of people. Alright, let's go. God, invisible. Like I said, invisibility is something that you can get a lot more commonly in 5-cell mode just because there's so many more elites to be got.
Oh, I see.
And that's why I find it multiple times like per run.
Yeah.
And done.
You know, that might change though if Motion Twin finds out about this.
Yeah, if they ever find out about this, it's really frustrating. What's the enemy from the recent update that you hate the most? Probably Arbiters, although Bombers are pretty close. These guys, though, are just so obnoxious, and they have sniped me from off screen when I'm like cursed more times than I would ever want any enemy to be able to do that, which is to say no enemies. So is the shield still mandatory for the 5th boss cell? No. They seem to have... The thing is, it actually works that you're just supposed to use a melee weapon to do extra damage. As soon as you drink the Panacea, you can you do a lot more damage, but that for some reason that wasn't working with ranged weapons in the previous updates. I think they might have changed that now because I went up against the final boss with the Boy's Axe, and it was much better. So I want to say they either changed it or the Boy's Axe at least works. Yeah. Yeah. I think he just walked into the spikes. Good job, idiot. Arbiters are trying to go in for a hug. Well, freaking Mr. Hands here, I don't appreciate that. Okay, so got a little bit more stats to get. I think I might be going for more survival. Why not? And then, yeah. I mean, I'm gonna go for all three of the keys because why not? Can I remind of football every time I hear Arbiter? I don't know exactly what they sound like because I usually play with like the sound off. There we go. Or are you talking about like an Arbiter in football? Because I'm not familiar enough with football to be able to say like anything one way or another. Okay. Okay. Try again. Nice. Okay, that's... I mean, at least Arbiters are pretty well countered by having a huge amount of... Arbiters are pretty well countered by having a huge amount of survival and a shield. Because they're pretty easy to parry, it's just, in a lot of cases, you don't have that. Also, that's a scroll of power down there. Mr. Hands, like the guy who died. No, like the Herbie Hancock album. Everybody always says that, and I'm just like, no! Herbie Hancock, dude! Jazz fusion!
Yeah, Herbie Hancock is really good.
How?
Yeah, most of it back.
And I will get all of it back,
Yeah.
but it's... Well, actually, I didn't take a point of malaise. For some reason, like, you sometimes don't take points of malaise when you have dead inside. Like, the extra amount of stuff that you have, like, the extra amount of slots for malaise, for some reason, does, like, will, like, cancel out a bit of malaise sometimes. I don't know what the deal is. It doesn't work. So fuck off, dude. Sometimes it doesn't work. Like, right there. It didn't do it either. I don't know what the deal is. Oh, wait, I'm remembering now. I'm remembering things. What it does is, you know, the necromancy mutation that reduces, since I had less than the amount of malaise that it would reduce, it actually goes negative malaise.
Oh, it's got a negative. Oh, that's...
because I think that's, like, for real a bug, but, like, what am I gonna say? No?
Yeah, no,
what am I gonna say? Oh, no, please take away this advantage that you gave me.
Yeah, no, so it all comes back. Remember you were worried, so that cough syrup turned out to pay off.
I mean, that cough syrup wasn't the thing, it was just necromancy.
I mean, no, I just...
What does malaise mean?
Yeah.
It means like a general feeling of disinterest on we, like downtroddenness, depression.
Yeah, that's
Go look up like Jimmy Carter's speech on it. That'll explain everything. What it was like back in the 70s.
the roaring 70s.
Those arbiters might as well be pointing the big middle finger at me. Yep. Yep, that's pretty much how it goes. So did I kill this guy? I don't know. I don't think so. No, I'm missing the duel fight. That's right. Mine is bread because it's funny how all these zombies and prisoners run around with croissants and baguettes in hand. I don't know. I like the fruit because you know that fits in with the whole cherry blossom thing that I got going on here as far as my like avatar.
Yeah, now I'm aware of that.
There we go. Oh no, I mean in reference to the game. Oh, it's the little bar above my health. As soon as it fills up, I go down to permanent 50% of my health until I get rid of some points of malaise.
Well, why is there 15 of them?
Because I got the first mutation that I got here increased my infection counter.
I see.
Yeah, it's pretty good for that, and also just giving you a lot of extra health in general. So, oh crap, that's a lot of dudes there. And one more, and we're good. But yes, you gain a point of malaise, or at least you should, unless like the game's kind of bugged out like it is right now. Every time that you get hit by an enemy, not when you get hit by traps, not when you get hit by summoned enemies. So if an enemy is summoned from something, it does not inflict malaise on you, but it does otherwise. Big hit. And big hit. There we go. And there we be. And that Arbiter. See, that's what I'm talking about with Arbiters being the worst here. They're so annoying. Oh, come on. What? It's not worth killing. I'll leave him alone as a warning to others. Come on. There we go. All right, so this is going to be a little bit more difficult as soon as I get to the end of the team fight because he. Remember when I said that that I was gonna leave you alive? I lied. There. Get that good commando reference in there and let's get out of here. Alright. Malaise occurs at 4 cells and above. And it also occurs for the mini-boss fights. The guys that you fight here that drop the keys, they will also give you points of malaise. But they'll give you 2 points of malaise even on non-4 boss cell. So watch out for that. Of course, if you're on like 0 cell, you can drink enough potion charges and have those refilled immediately that it doesn't really matter. But it's still a concern, I would like to say.
Do damage reflect mods and amulets work versus bosses?
I'm pretty sure they do. I want to say they do. Couldn't really tell you for certain though, for sure. Honestly, I am almost considering taking one of these tonics with me just because you can get a lot of extra health healed. Because it also refills every single time you,
go to a new area?
No, every single time you drink a potion charge.
Oh.
So that's like 4 extra charges on this for a grand total of 25 plus 15%, so 40% health healed.
Oh, not bad.
And it's like, so you think I should go for it? I'm gonna lose out on this bomb that's doing almost 100,000 damage each time it hits, but you know, how much damage do you really need?
Oh, I don't know. That just is.
Yeah, it's like bosses also have damage caps. So you know what? Let's take it. I want to take it. I want to do it. Might be kind of a questionable play, but I think that it's good. Do you know what's your life outside of video games? Do you have kids? So. No. And the answer to the other question is not much.
Well, you've got that fulfilling job.
I do have a full-time job.
I said fulfilling.
One-hit roll if you want to do animation cancels and enemies just melt. Invisibility is clearly OP. It is. It is clearly OP. No. I think the tonic's going to be better. I think the tonic is going to be better, in fact. All right, King's back alive. That's exactly what I want to see. Let's go. And yeah, you can see that damage cap happening there, but not that prevented him from just taking 1,000,000 points of damage. It's dive bombing me here. Okay. Oh, screw that. I didn't get a parry off, unfortunately. And we're good. Well, unfortunately, didn't quite get the parry off with the one thing, so it's not a perfect fight, but what? It's good enough as far as I'm concerned. What? How did you not die there? Nope. Hey, what? That hit me? I'd like to call shenanigans on that. There we go, he's dead. Get your Fs ready? What are you talking about, dude? This is going great.
Yeah.
Now, here's the real question. Do I take the symmetrical lance?
Did you take it?
I mean, I have to take it to do that, and then I do this. But I need to take it to do that. Should I take it though? Like, I think that. Stop doing that. Are you a Coke or Pepsi guy? Coke, but I do enjoy a good Pepsi. Also, what a good way to follow up that cutscene. You know, one of the more ridiculous cutscenes in the entire game, but well, F the controller. I still can't believe you can't do the thing. The like super jump that he does there. And there definitely is a way to do that. So, do I take the symmetrical lance? 300% damage inflicted on enemies, 450% total, 3 stats. It's really good. I'm seeing a lot of people say yeah. Anybody else? Anybody else want to weigh in? Because it's like, hemorrhage is great. Take it. I want to see if the shield break feature works on enemies. Ooh, I want to do that. Yeah, let's do that.
As long as you're not giving up your invisibility.
Oh, fuck no. I will do that before I get into the final boss because, you know, bosses see right through that, but... Yeah. Crystal Pepsi, I did have that when they reprinted it, when they re-released that a little while ago. It was interesting. It was good. I mean, it tastes like Pepsi, but, you know. Ooh, wait, would that get rid of my... I don't know if that's going to get rid of my 300% damage.
Ooh.
Here's the thing. We can always redo that at the end of this area.
Oh, yeah, that's fair, yeah.
Let's go! So ready for this. Still worse than a ranged weapon. I don't know, man. It does like 100,000 DPS, dude. Can you do a showcase round of each of the new alpha weapons? Yes, definitely. Oh, yeah, it's going to hit the damage cap, absolutely. But that's not really the point here. The point is that it is a super overpowered... Here, let's take a look. Whoa, it worked!
Okay, good.
Awesome! Yeah, we in there, boys.
Nice.
Yeah, it works. It goes through the shield, dude. Wow. Cool. Yeah, like, let's see it again. Yep, it does like 1,000,000 hit points of damage, too. Alright, anyway. Stop taking damage now, me. I mean, I know I'm gonna be fine and everything, but like, wow, it's good. It's some good stuff. This is some good Steve. Let's do it. Like, we are so in there. Anyway, these are the guys that drop the hemorrhage, if you're wondering. God, the amount of damage off this is insane.
Are there any weapons that you haven't gotten?
Oh yeah, check to see if it breaks the shield from the collector. That is the plan. I mean, you actually saw one of the weapons that I got just right now. Wow! Okay, this I might take before I leave the area because, like I said, invisibility isn't going to be nice.
Oh.
Yeah, will it go with the sheet through the shield when the collector uses the drinks? I want to say it probably will. I don't really see why it wouldn't. And it's just like, look at the amount of damage. It's crazy, dude. Oh my god, it's amazing.
Like on the backswing.
It's doing the damage cap. Oh, this is gonna be awesome.
Nice.
I'm super ready for this fight now.
You should probably get health. You're at the gym.
No. Why? I have 47,000 hit points. And also I'm going to get like 4 points of I'm going to get 4 points of
But aren't you at the damage cap though?
Yeah, you look at the damage I'm doing. It's 99,999.
Oh, yeah, so that's why I'm saying, like, why would you increase your damage anymore?
Who cares, dude? Because I can.
Oh. I mean,
Yeah? What are you gonna say? No?
Fair enough, but doesn't it make more sense, like, from the...
Oh, it's so cool! I'm
fair
so happy about how is this allowed? Ask Motion Twin, man. I didn't do it.
You better shut up. They're gonna, like, update this while
Oh, they are. They are. They're gonna do it, like, soon. You just watch. But it's like, fuck yeah! This is so cool. Oh, watch out, because this dude's gonna be annoying. And then damage cap. Oh my god, this is amazing!
Nice.
Oh.
And is everything gonna be a one-hit kill?
It seems like it.
Because,
like,
like,
here.
how can they have...
Okay, not quite, but it's
Okay.
like the elites are still.
Couple hits.
I mean, if I actually got like the critical hit on this, it probably would do close to the thing. Okay, well that would be better if I don't want the health, but if I want more damage even. I mean, obviously bosses too are gonna have more than 9,999 health. That's a lot. Break the damage cap and start healing enemies like World Ends With You. It's like, what? I didn't know you could do that in World Ends With You, and I played that game a lot.
Oh, it's not 15 times 35. It's 1.15 to the 35th power, which is about 133.
I mean, you can see the damage that I'm doing right now. It's absurd.
And then multiply that by... So this is about... You're doing about 400 times base damage there.
And it already has like a 300% damage increase.
Wait, is 300%? It's a 300%.
300% damage inflicted on enemies.
It's really...
And it also breaks shields.
So it's 400% of your base.
It's fucking amazing.
So no, that's actually more...
And it also gives me extra stats.
So you're doing about 533 times the base.
The point is, it is absurdly good, and it was worth taking 100%. Screw anybody that said we should have a hemorrhage going on here. There we go. And there we be. Yeah, if you get the critical there, it's just ridiculous. Look at that. Oh, I'm so happy with this.
Yeah, this is awesome.
Alright, also damage caps on bosses. Yeah, I'm probably going to be hitting the damage cap for the boss, but that's fine. There you go. Oh, a shield? Well, now not no more. Oh, this is great.
This is a game-breaking run.
I'm having a good time. There we go.
Oh, wow.
2 hits. 2 hits. Took him down. More damage when you're at the max? Yeah! Why not? I don't really see what the issue is. And also, I do get an extra bonus for being invisible. It's a 150% plus damage. So I just do that. This is great. 100% happy with this one. Alright, so where are we actually going?
So now
it's really unfortunate that I didn't get the Hunter's Grenade here, because I would really like to get the final blueprint that I want, but it's like, at the same time, I am going to unlock the King's outfit and everything too, so, hey, what am I going to say no?
Is there a shop you can get the Hunter's Grenade in?
No, it's only at the very beginning of the game.
Oh,
and I would have to carry it through the entire game here. But it's like, considering how the run's been going so far, I probably would have been just fine doing that. Oh, Seismic Strike! Hell yeah, dude! We're just getting all the blueprints today.
Damn.
That's another rare blueprint, and that's another, like, huge amount of time that I don't have to spend hunting that thing down. Wow, this is such a good run! Can't even believe it! Like, if I fail at the final boss, I'm gonna be very disappointed in myself.
Okay. Now, I want to be clear, we have a strict 2-hour limit. No,
do we?
No, I'm just kidding.
Okay, I was gonna say, because it's like, I'm totally up for doing more runs after this. I'm having a great time.
You did hit an hour on your run.
Bam.
Is that the...
well, impressive.
I don't know if that's...
I mean, it's like, it's probably taking a long time.
I guess it is the 5-zone run, yeah. But I think we should end on this, though. This is
really? Oh, you want to be done?
No, no, I don't, but I think it'd be good to end on it.
All right, then. I guess we'll end on it, then. If and you're so sure. All right, let's go. And the more of this here, not a big deal. A hemorrhage, but we're kind of past that.
Yeah.
And
that was kind of last week's. That was last week's item.
There we go. And there we be. Let's do this.
I remember when hemorrhage was cool.
Yeah.
Remember when we all like used hemorrhage and we thought that was awesome?
It was a good weapon, though. I think it's a pretty good weapon.
Yeah, it's
can't even farm out the
right.
boy's axe without a grenade. I mean, I did get the boy's axe with a grenade, to be fair.
No symmetrical axe.
But yeah, it's like it's no symmetrical. There we go. luck, everybody.
Wow.
Ding.
Is that even better?
Oh, yeah, it has more stats on it.
Oh, shh.
Well, who's laughing now? Is it Todd Howard? Maybe. So am I.
Wait, who's the boss?
It's me. It's Moen.
Oh.
And doop. And doop. Wow. We're so in there right now. It's ridiculous.
Nice.
Oh, did he win into the... Yeah, sure. And... he's cheating. Call motion twin. Yeah, go for it. When they find out that I'm not cheating, then we'll see who's something.
Yeah, they'll actually vacate it, like turn it into NCAA. Nobody won a championship that year.
Let's go. Any plans for a proper big DLC for the game? I do believe that they are going to be working on a real, like a paid DLC after the, after this goes into, like gold. After this goes gold.
I gotta say, you know, the reason I'm saying that you should stop after this is because it's like, you should just publish this video then.
It automatically publishes.
Oh, I mean, like, you
It's not even a big deal. But like, yeah, sure, whatever.
Okay.
I'll throw this one up. This has been such a good set of runs. Just
Yeah.
Well, a single run. I think we've only actually done like one run, and it's a one run. So I got it.
I think you did a few runs at the beginning, but it wasn't like
Well, yeah, but they were like 5 seconds.
they weren't too serious, and you're like, you didn't like die. You just were like, fuck it. Let's do this good run.
Well, no, I want to just use hemorrhage, and hemorrhage was enough to carry the run.
It was a good run.
It was good. I think it was good. We had to pay for the DLC? I think so. I don't really know. Yeah, and right now I'm working with like nearly 60,000 health. Good lord, it's just, this is the most powerful run I have ever had, bar none. It's honestly kind of incredible.
Yeah, you know, you get one more health, you're probably gonna be at 69.
Nice.
Yeah, I know that's kind of dumb, but it's
There we go.
just to
Gotta stop
illustrate
getting hit here though, because that's kind of unnecessary. What with the whole invisibility necklace that I have here.
So yeah, if you get 15%, that'll be 69. Oh, you're at 63.
Ah, you're the king at the moment? Absolutely. I want to say that there is no question that I am the king in every sense of the word. Like, damn, dude. Really good.
Oh god, I'm starting to freak out here. You've never been this confident before.
I'm feeling so good.
Okay.
I knew that I would now. And also, let's just do this.
So just to add some dramatic tension, this computer blue screen a lot. Okay, so
that's not really adding tension as much as it's going to be annoying.
Yeah, I suppose.
So
Possibility exists though, and
possibility.
I just don't want to get anyone's hopes up.
Well, I mean, do I really need to get a different necklace right now? I don't think anything I'm going to be getting is like strictly better than what I'm working with. So let's just go. Just go.
Is there anything you can do with all that money?
Nope. I mean, probably. I could probably find one of the shops here, but who cares?
Yeah.
Like, what am I gonna buy that's like better than what I'm using right now? Oh, don't forget the food. It doesn't even matter. I think we're doing just fine. Pew pew. All right. So, I mean, is there anything else that I would want to get here? Sure. You know what? There's stuff. I'm gonna get. We're gonna go dead inside. Disengagement and emergency triage. All some very good stuff.
Is this the end?
Yeah, this is the end.
Wow.
We're doing it. This is the orange fluffy sheep breaking the healing cap and taking damage from a heal pin. Oh, I want to see that, but unfortunately we are kind of like in the middle of the game here. Let's go. Check that out after this. And yes, he does actually have different dialogue here, but I didn't show that in the video that I did previously, so you can see it now. And otherwise, everything else is the same. What's that rare scheme, Seismic Strike? It is dropped from the bombers. It's a new weapon that does shockwave attacks, and it's survival and tactic scaling? Throw him in, dude. Before the collector steals the lance. Oh god, please no. If anything, it should go right through his shield and will, like, totally destroy his day. I'm ready.
Okay.
I mean, it's like I should just destroy this guy. in the same way that I was destroying everything. I might die to spikes. That is true.
Oh shit. Okay.
Let's just
Be
try
aware of
not to do that. If you curse this run by saying that, I'm going to time you out. All right, come on, Collector. Go into your super form and let's do this. And I'm going to steal that, and we're going to get the true ending. Not the good ending, because the character I'm playing as is an incorrigible ass. But, you know.
This is a really long load time. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh, shut up. There, they meant to say bunch, but only said butch. Seismic Strike next. Nah, I guess we're going to call it a day after this. Why not?
I mean, if you want to keep going, that's fine. I was just thinking.
I want to keep going, but that's just because I'm having fun here.
Okay.
Let's go, dude. Yeah, we'll see if you send me back. Let's do it.
Ooh, that is nice.
Okay. That's fine, though. Rally up most of that health just alone. And, okay. Whoa. Hit him with a pair, dude. Ah, I didn't get to see if I could break through his shield.
Oh.
I guess he didn't actually do his drink from the potion thing, so.
Now you've got to fight. Oh, that actually is a lot of. Oh, that's the guy. I thought it was an ad.
I am hitting through the shield, but it's not breaking his shield.
Okay.
So it's like I am getting some
That's
damage
not bad.
there. I mean, it's like
It's a lot of damage. It's not like full.
Ah, screw it. Let's just do this. Doesn't really break
Does
his
he
shield. It just goes
continually heal, or does he just have his face?
for a while, basically.
Okay.
Share with your old pals. Screw you, Collector. But yeah, we are clearly hitting the damage cap here too, so that's a thing. Oh, and there we go. And now watch this. Oh, come on, dude.
Oh.
But watch this. Like, getting a huge amount of extra damage on him, so it's like...
Oh, yeah, wow.
Nope. Alright, there we go.
Alright. GG.
G to
Did
the
you even
G.
use a flash drive?
I did use one flash charge,
Okay.
and I need to use the Panacea so I can get the extra damage buff.
Okay, yeah.
I mean, yeah, you penetrate the shield, you don't destroy it, though. So he does keep drinking, you just take the damage. Or he just takes the damage.
Alright, fuck it, I'll do one more run.
Yeah, let's keep going.
Okay,
That's
yeah.
Seismic Strike.
That went really well.
Get wrecked.
Oh, I see, and it actually uses your skin in that. I didn't notice.
Oh, yeah, no, I do look like the king in that. Ah. And there we go. We get to rule over the island filled with zombies as just the worst person. Doesn't care about
Yeah,
it.
somebody's saying that is not even GG.
Can you kill him without taking
That
the
was
flask? I probably could, but I don't really see any reason why I wouldn't, because it does give you a huge damage buff. Now go throw your axe, boy. Yeah, get out of here, Collector. Nice. You can win without using the Panacea? Probably. I would think so. Panacea? It's like, yeah, I would think so. I was doing just fine against him previous to that, but... Like, I did because it gives you a huge buff, so... Why not? And here we get the king giving his best Dracula impression. Oh,
nice.
terrible character. Of course, due to time shenanigans, this happens.
What the?
I mean, he's even got like the time glitchiness thing on him.
So wait, are you the king?
Yeah. The little blob of grossness is the king. I just possessed my original body, and then the Panacea enabled my soul to be bound to it properly again.
So are you alive?
Yes, but it's like also due to the time loop, my original character that you saw there came back and was a dick.
Oh, okay.
Might be a secret ending if you don't use it. I don't think so, because like it's really also you don't actually get the ability to restart the run because it's just over then. It's done. Like there's no run after that. You don't restart the run or anything.
Nice.
All right, so, oh, I need to go unlock Seismic Strike first. That's right. Well, here's another one of the new items that I've unlocked. So let's check out the Sonic Crossbow. Why not? And, no, you. And just throw on all of these. Throw off that. Throw on you, that. And, yeah, let's get you, and you. Let's go. Is that an ending reference to the MS-DOS Prince of Persia? There are several Prince of Persia references, so it wouldn't really surprise me at all.
Prince of Persia was
but are you the king or
game?
Yeah.
Shit.
It's been a while.
Yeah.
Possessing the collector is actually a great idea. I don't think that's like possible, I want to say.
MS-DOS was actually the first console I ever used.
Yeah, it's the same for me. Oh, hey, anime profile picture. Welcome to the jam. You can see that I finally got the true ending here. Okay, but like, yeah, speaking of Prince of Persia stuff, I think that this outfit is an explicit reference to the Prince of Persia, and there's also another one similar too. Yeah, the Grim Reaper being in the boss fight. That could be one, because there's that big statue there, and you never actually see like what it do. Let's go unlock Seismic Strike then, or like any of the many things that I collected there. And there we go. There's also like another similar outfit that has same sort of colors on it too. So I think that it's supposed to be like that. So you get a complete king outfit? Yeah, but it's like, why would I take that? I don't like the idea of my character having a head. That's weird. That's awkward. Oh, this is I like him being a weird smoke face dude, like he should, like God intended. And there we go.
So wait, you're no longer the smoky face guy.
Well, I mean, I can get a skin where I'm no longer the smoky face guy. Otherwise, like, in every other respect, I am.
Oh, okay.
This is dumb. Enjoy Persona 5 and was it your first playthrough? I mean, yeah. Oh, you just, oh no, anime profile picture. Like Persona 5. Like, I'm enjoying the parts that aren't, like, ridiculously repetitive. But aside from that, it's like, there's a lot of them.
Yeah, I know that feel, bro. Where you're floating on a cloud and don't do anything.
What's the Sonic Crossbow differ from the multiple crossbow? It pierces enemies. You can see it hits multiple enemies in a row, but like it's otherwise might have like higher base damage. I really don't know. It doesn't seem very good, if I'm being honest.
It's weird for my character to have a head.
Yeah, I don't like that. I don't want my character to give me a head.
So, can you use Homunculus as the king?
Yeah, you can, but I guess presumably you wouldn't be able to after you drink the Panacea and your soul is reunited with your body, i.e. the blood.
Yeah,
it's just
Lord asks, not doing Seismic Strike run? Well, yeah.
Oh, a Seismic Strike I have to
unlock it, yeah, with this.
Right now it's just turned in, it's not unlocked. Otherwise I would be doing Seismic Strike. But I mean, we'll probably get there pretty quick, so wouldn't worry too much about it. And stop hitting me. Oh, come on!
You get a cinematic with the Hand of the King by using King's outfit, is that right?
Oh, yes, you do. I have heard about that, where the Hand of the King says something different if you use the outfit and you get to him. Which I'll check out eventually. I mean, I have the outfit unlocked and everything now after that absurd run, so it's not going to be very difficult to get back to that point. I'm going to go grab the... much better, higher base damage and infinite ammo. Wait, what is? The Sonic Crossbow is from 5-Cell. You get it in the Astro Lab for grabbing one of the like super special keys that you have to drop down onto. But I already did that way before this run. I did that like super early when the beta came out, so it's been something I've had for a while now. Yep. Sonic Crossbow must be amazing to bypass the damage cap while you're at high level. Yeah, probably. I mean, it does a lot of hits. It has a lot of ammo to it. It pierces through enemies, but it's like, I'm not super... Even back when it was like the original style one from... back when it was originally introduced as something that you could grab in the 1.1 update, I wasn't very impressed by it. Hand of the King gets confused because... Oh, that I called the... Yeah, that's pretty much what I thought was going to happen. Because like, how would that make any sense otherwise? Whoa, because otherwise it's just like you would be like, hey, you're the king. Why am I fighting you? Oh, that's what I'm talking about with the damage not being particularly impressive. And there, fine. Well, that's at least better, but I don't know. You keep your old oh yeah. I mean, that's a standard thing in all the Persona games where you're able to. The New Game Plus allows you to keep everything that you did before, and you just shred through everything like lettuce. And, okay, this might be an issue. Well, I still got it. But whatever, this isn't really here to be, you know, a full run. I just want to kind of check out this weapon since I did also unlock this. Nice. This is one of the...
Do you like it? Doesn't seem like it does as much damage as
like average was doing a lot.
There's no symmetrical lance.
Custom mode is still locked. You need to get to the ramparts, and the very first thing you do in the ramparts is fight a zombie that gives you the customization room. Customization room is what it's called, which is very good for that. Okay, so we got Shrapnel Axe and we got Seismic Strike. I guess we're gonna go Seismic Strike because that's what I said I was going to. And then we're just gonna quickly go grab a blueprint from something. I don't know. Favorite regular weapon in Dead Cells at the time of this update. The Boy's Axe is a lot of damage. It does a lot of damage, but I really like Hemorrhage. I was getting a lot out of Hemorrhage in that run that I was previously doing. So I think that it's worth taking, I want to say. I don't really see any reason why you wouldn't want it. As long as, you know, you will can deal with the fact that it is a little bit slow as far as weapon goes. Oh no, I tried to roll through the door several times and it didn't do it.
That's like a SpongeBob thing. I tried to roll through the door.
I did though. I did try to roll through the door. Lobsters for dinner. Alright, come on, there's gotta be something that will give me something. No? Still no. I don't know what has like a blueprint for me right now. And there we go. Ah, whatever. I mean, it's the whole sort of thing where it's like, now that I had a really good run, I'm just kind of like, ah, whatever, who cares?
What is that voice, by the way? Is that Mario?
A weird Brooklyn accent?
It's Mario if Mario is from Brooklyn. I couldn't.
Just kill me. Was that the stream or my headphones? I don't know. Is Seismic a typo? It might be a French thing. Like they didn't translate it fully. Seismic. Doc is SpongeBob and his friend Patrick. Wow, I thought you were gonna get like Squidward or something. Or like Sandy. You know, competent characters. What do I want for an outfit this time? No, there's a king. But, and I was working with the Cloud outfit, which, bleh. Of course, my winning run had to be with the Cloud outfit, an outfit that I don't even like all that much.
An anime profile picture.
The thumbnail could really spoil the game for anybody getting recommended the video. I've been very careful about spoilers. I mean, you might have noticed that the last couple of videos that I put out were like all just the 5th boss cell door or me grabbing a boss cell, and it's like those were very non-specific. Let's try a different run, by the way. So I'm gonna make sure that it's not any, and I'm gonna make sure that it's very obvious that I'm gonna be doing 5-cell runs and that we're gonna be getting stuff, and then I'm gonna make sure that the thumbnail is not spoilerific.
Yeah, is that Marty Kun? Yes.
Know it.
Marty Kun.
The one, the only.
Neko Dace. Is that right? Oh, no.
Sure.
Okay. Cool.
Why not? And yeah, I do think that Hemorrhage probably would have been better if I did manage to get that thing. But let's check out one of the other new things. Oh, Neon? Oh yeah, let's do the Neon outfit. Sure, why not? It's an outfit I do have. Those green kamikaze bombs are my Terran 3-cell mode. They completely destroy you. Yeah, absolutely. That's why I like having stuff that like gives you the electrocutes enemies, just because they are so, they get taken out by that very well. Neon outfit. All right, but yeah, I'm gonna be careful with the thumbnail. Is what I'm gonna say. Use any of the booby outfits in the next No,
Lick
too
the
late.
mic to Marty Senpai. No, first of all, I actually own this mic. That would be really dumb.
Yeah, come on, we licked it last time. It's already been ruined for future generations.
Second of all, I can't even imagine that sounds like good or even sensual. It just sounds like it would either be gross or it wouldn't even be picked up.
There we go.
I don't know.
Yeah, this is very good for knocking enemies off of ledges in 5-cell mode and also scaling with survival, so that you can do stuff like that all the time. I do like the weapon.
How many hours? 1023, I would say this might.
Yeah, we're getting there.
1080.
Let's take a check. Yes, the stream is happening right now, YouTube Nib. But anyway, back to freaking. There we go. We're looking at 1084 actually. At this point.
Okay.
So even get in there, controller. You stupid controller. Was my controller just permanently disconnected now?
No, it's not.
There we go. Oh man, I gotta get like a new cord or something.
Yeah.
No double jab? Oh no, I want to show off the new item a little bit. I mean, we got this fancy new shield, the frontline shield, which you get in the ancient sewers for.
Are you sure about being careful about spoilers? The thumbnail is literally the opening cinematic of the collector fight.
Oh fuck! I'm changing that right now. Then, shit, dude. I mean, I know that there are plenty of people online that already did that, but yeah, that'll work. No, that's not the thing. No, I'm not on the live stream thing anymore.
Oh god.
Okay, well, can I just like pick an image from your computer?
I don't know if I have any images right now.
You have something. I mean,
I remember.
let me go change that because I don't want to.
Nothing. Just go to pictures.
Yeah, we're just gonna go to pictures and we're gonna pick a picture because I don't want to spoil anybody
it's
here,
not
dude.
like any fucking
Porn.
I actually don't have any pictures.
You have no pictures.
I just haven't saved any yet. Just go
star.png. Oh, okay.
Those
are images from The Witness, which is going to be confusing to anybody that's watching this, that wants to watch this stream now. But fuck it, whatever. I don't care. That's gonna be weird. It's just like that's the opening to The Witness.
Yeah, well, no, it's actually a bunch. I saved a bunch of spoiler images from The Witness. Like,
that was the opening to The Witness, so it's not even a spoiler.
No, I just thought that would be funny. I don't know.
All right, well, that's going to be confusing to anybody watching this, but sure, that's fine. It's cool. And anything to make sure that I don't...
Great Dead Cells run.
Great Dead Cells Witness run.
In this run, I went through Dead Cells and also The Witness.
And also The Witness.
I also completed...
all of the Witness stuff. I don't know. Puzzles?
Well, everything's a puzzle.
Does anyone know anybody that actually downloads porn on their computer? No. Why would you do? It's like it's one of those things that's like I guess it's conceivably possible, but why?
It just seems like it would just not incriminate you, but it could just be embarrassing. You know?
I mean, not even just embarrassing, but it's just like,
what if you get arrested?
Are you gonna be like, oh no, if my internet's down, how am I gonna watch porn?
Yeah. What if the cop sees it and then they get to laugh at you?
They would definitely laugh at you.
Why would you give them any power?
I have known a couple cops in my time, and they find people watching porn very hilarious.
Yeah, it's sickening.
There we go.
Why would you subject yourself
to porn? Well, no. I can think of one reason.
No, why would you subject yourself to that experience?
Oh, yes, very much so.
Unless you're into that, which is
Getting embarrassed by cops? I guess
I can see that. Yeah, I don't actually know if that's a thing, but.
Nice thumb, by the way. Yep, just changed it up because it was apparently like super spoilers up until that point. So I just picked an image on the computer, which were all screenshots of The Witness. So
just to be clear, I also have a game that's a visual
porn VNs,
a porn visual novel parody of The Witness called The Titans. So you might have chosen a screenshot from that. Just it uses the same source code. It's pretty much
all the circles are odd nipples.
It's exactly the same game. It's actually it's just
it's just always in the corner like a pair of breasts.
Yes. It's actually I think it's deeper than the original game, or at least it's more fun to play.
Oh snap! Porn is awesome. I'm giving you the thumbs up right now. You can't see it though.
Yeah, you actually did give the thumbs up there.
Yeah, but doesn't that seem like a huge hazard to VC's health? I don't know, man. maybe your PC's into porn VNs.
Are you gonna finish the Watness? Yes.
The oneness?
That's what they said.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, sometimes.
Fair enough. Yeah, definitely. It's just kind of taking my sweet time, especially now that there's been an update here for.
Yeah, we're actually. I'm planning to join in.
Yeah, he's gonna be here for the. We're gonna do post commentary. We're gonna do like just the solved puzzles, and then we're gonna kind of like talk about our experience when we were doing it new. Oh, come on.
Yeah, I'm actually a good personal friend of Jonathan Blows, and I'm just.
Oh yeah, we might have him on the stream.
Yeah.
Why is that him right now? Hello, hello, hello. It's me, Jonathan Blow.
I.
Okay. Use the blueprint extraction on the Arbiter. Is that for the shaman thing? But the shaman outfit? Oh, I'm missing magic missile. That's actually correct. You got a good point. I haven't gotten magic missile yet. Oh wow, I totally forgot about that thing.
Wow.
Gotta go grab that one. Anyway, yeah, sure. Do that.
But yeah, I mean,
I didn't actually need to take that inside. I meant to take double ammo, but who cares?
I've been setting you kind of as like Jonathan Blows enforcer, so that when we do the game, you're giving all the credit it deserves.
What's the best build for grinding cells and blueprints? I either like double boys axe right now or doing the damage over time build. Although the damage over time build is not great for grinding blueprints because you can very easily accidentally kill your target.
Double boys axe.
So something like boys axe though you can yes. So something like boys axe though you can pretty easily you can yank the boys axes out of them once and then it will like put them in like prime position to be getting a bunch of the to using the actual blueprint. So in other words, it's like if you're guarding cells, I would say damage over time. You can kill a ton of enemies at once that way. You can it's very usable even at low stats, so that you can kind of rush through the levels a little bit. But Boys Axe, double Boys Axe, if you're going to be going for blueprints.
Yeah, you've all found the video of Orange Fluffy. She breaking it down.
Oh yeah, I mean, I'd like to see that, but it's also like, you know, we're streaming.
Yeah.
So like later on, I'll look at that because I really like The World Ends With You. I think it's a great game, and I know the Switch version came out for it recently, but I don't have a Switch. But I mean, it's like I'm gonna definitely check that out eventually. I'd like to say, let's take you. Yeah, but for right now, why download porn when you can just stream? I don't know, man. You're gonna have to ask people that actually download porn. The crazed madmen, the absolute madmen.
Yeah.
And there we go. And not good enough.
Yank the boys' axe.
Yeah.
2019.
Yeah. I mean, that's what you do. You yank the boy's axe out of enemies, and it does a lot of damage. You throw it, you hit them with the axe, and then you yank them out. And then something axe wound. There! I did it! You happy?
I am, yeah. That's totally happy.
Terrible. Terrible. I feel embarrassed that I even said that. But you people made me do it. I mean, it's one of those things where it's just like you set up the dominoes, and then what are you gonna do? Stop them from falling? You can't.
Everyone in this stream chat is making Dak a worse person, except for Wilfred.
Like actively.
Yeah, Wilfred, you're the one exception. You're cool.
Yes, anime profile picture. I saw that tweet you sent me. Also, we got an update from YouTube Nub, who now knows that I am streaming right now. I'm enjoying these further developments. Oh, damn it. No, throw the thing. Damn it, throw the thing. How do I ban a mod? I don't know.
Can't hate a hate. That's my...
Will you post the archive of your stream? It will be in the unlisted videos, although I might cut this one up and put some highlights on YouTube just because we had a really good
no problem,
5-cell mode. Just make my eyes hurt my eyes reading that. Anyway,
Dak, have you ever tried doing any voice acting?
No, I don't really think I'm of the voice acting quality. If I can at least do like a stream well or a video, that's all I'm happy with. I'm not quite. I don't have like a Bear Taffy aspirations who actually gets in the games that he plays.
Oh wow.
Voice some of the characters in Darkest Dungeon. I mean, you know, they all just make guttural grunts because that's Darkest Dungeon, but it's like still it's cool.
I think you would do like voice acting at a low level. Like you wouldn't want to like do
Low
like
level.
you wouldn't do like the Simpsons voice actors or something. But God, you could probably
Yeah, I definitely wouldn't want to do
could
like
probably do a-
Bumblebee Man or something.
you could probably do it. Yeah, no, you could do the Bumblebee Man.
Yes, you grab the javelin by throwing it and then just walking it over it again. It gets right back there, or it comes back after 15 seconds. It's obviously a lot better to grab it if you can. And let's go. She pierce all enemies. Hell yeah.
Nice.
Wait, actually, I think it already pierces all enemies. I don't think that's very useful. What's my job? I'll just be a file clerk at a law firm.
It's your true calling.
Yeah, it's my true calling. Entering, entering information from cases from before I was born, and usually it's stuff like, "Hey, I'm buying a house."
I got divorced in 1974.
Yeah, or like, "Hey, I wrote up my estate in like the late '60s, but we got to keep it anyway because you always got to keep estate documents,
Yeah.
regardless of if they're like." Just the attorney writing a couple notes about like, hey, we had lunch today, and it's like, great, this is something that we totally need to keep. I probably shouldn't talk about my job this much. Could get in trouble, but no, it's a good job. It's a good job. Voice Axe is not in the game. It's a beta version. Yes, it is in the beta version, but you can your progress from the beta version will carry over to the live version, unlike the alpha, where it won't. There we go. And 2 of these. Like I said, the real way that you want to be using a lot of these javelins is to force enemies off of edges, because if you hit them off the edge, they take a lot of damage. They take a lot of fall damage, and that's an extremely effective way to kill enemies. Also, if you drop them on top of other enemies.
What does Daisuke mean?
Daisuke? It's love.
Okay. So
it's sort of like super. I mean, it's like literally, it's like super like.
Okay.
Big like.
So I'm
I got a big like for this.
So if anime profile picture says Daisuke Cannabis Desu, what is that? Oh whoa.
They love cannabis, which is weird because marijuana is very much illegal in Japan.
It's illegal.
Like, yeah, they are not okay with you smoking the kind herb.
Wow. Yeah.
Like it is.
Seems like East Asia and Southeast Asia are really strict.
I'll take this. Sure, a legendary version of that. That's good for some quality synergies to set up. Spreads to nearby enemies doesn't actually function at this point in time. But also, I got a green version of Toxicloud, which is something you don't really see a lot. Or Corrosive Cloud. Ugh. Now everybody. Got the something. I can't understand, basically.
I'm assuming it's Portuguese.
It is definitely Portuguese, because somebody just said that Greece from Brazil.
Okay.
And also, like, it's known that I got a pretty decent Portuguese
It seems like it's mostly
fan base.
in Brazil.
Well, yeah, because do you know how huge Brazil is?
It is. It's a huge country.
It is an enormous country.
I think there's like 300 million people there.
It is like, I mean, it's one of those things that I was talking about a little bit ago, where it's a huge video game market, sort of like China, just because there's so many people there. Even though you don't really get as much like a thought given to like that market as like the American one or whatever.
Yeah, I know. I just it's any game that I've played, there's almost like the Brazilian servers. And stuff.
Yep, usually are.
Usually incredibly high population.
There we go.
They usually have their own sub community.
Google is accurate. Anta nigagate shitemasu. I hate you, I guess, is what you're saying. And nigateru being like bitter or hate.
Now say that to the theme of she fucking hates me.
And we're just gonna do this and pale. And there we go.
Is it recorded anywhere if you come into the elevator?
You get an achievement for it, but it's like, they don't have like a count for how many people you killed, or for how many dudes you
Is it
killed.
just like
with.
the first time you do it, you get like an achievement?
Yeah, pretty much. There we go. This is annoying. Unfortunately, yeah, in 15 seconds is not doing me any favors as far as... Let's just go for this one now. No, not quite. Whoa! And... Oh, come on.
I'm actually
He's getting
curious.
protected by the dude there.
Is there anyone from the country of Portugal? I'm curious because it seems like we've gotten every other European country as well as a lot of people from Brazil.
Wow, geez, this guy is taking a lot of punishment, isn't he? Oh my god, please. I just want to do the stylish kill. There, finally. That took way more effort than it was probably worth. Alright, well, whatever. This is just, you know, stuff to be getting some blueprints anyway, and kind of like look at the javelin before I, like, use it for real. Oh, well. The game is over,
Wilfred
and now
Brimley
you die.
says, I was saying Wilfred Brimley was disappointed with you to profile picture.
Disappointed? Yeah, sure. I mean, Nigate is, or Nigaru, something like that, is, it's bitter or it means hate, basically. And I do know that, but, you know, kanji makes it a little bit easier to kind of decipher that sometimes. Alright. Well, yeah, this is not really the best. Could Shinji change second War Javelin to activation to square too? I could. But honestly, I'm not really planning to take it for a hugely long time like I just did right there. Okay.
Martia in part Portuguese.
Fuck that.
Says Wilfred Brimley.
Not the Portuguese part. I meant the me falling into spikes.
The famous Portuguese actor Wilfred Brimley.
Yeah, sure, why not? Oh, so close to getting both of these, but let's get Seismic Strike first, and then go for Shrapnel Axes. Wow, 40% damage. I don't think it's worth it because I'm going to lose out on a lot of damage. Otherwise, you know, losing 2 points of survival, but 40% damage isn't bad. They did change the frontline shield. Now it is if you've struck an enemy with a melee attack recently that you get extra damage. So, you know, that's something. I don't know if it's amazing, though. I am straight Arizona trash boy. Well, at least I didn't have to deal with daylight savings today, so that's nice. Yeah, it's like the double tapping the weapon's kind of weird because it's a weapon that you can only use very infrequently, somewhat. Hit them with the freaking... There. And now let's go. And there. That's all I need to do. I said there. Oh boy. It's like I gotta kind of plan out this run a little bit better, clearly.
You're still thinking it because of the last run.
Yeah, really. I mean, can you blame me, though?
Oh, Doc, you didn't even show us how Seismic Strike went. Well, you just unlocked it.
Oh, yeah, I mean, we'll probably be getting a better version of it real soon. This is a weapon. I don't have a whole lot of weapons unlocked right now, so it's going to be something you'll be seeing a little bit. For example, right now. Like this. And you can see how it has a big shockwave in front of it then, too.
Yeah, presumably it's cleaving the ground.
Indeed. Now, let's do this and go get my... I whiffed that one good, but try it again. Okay, you know what? Screw with this guy.
The strike doesn't go into the air, does it?
I don't think so. Okay, let's get my thing. Here, shoot me. Now that didn't do like any damage at all. Seismic Strike does not seem to be particularly powerful in the power department. It seems like it's mostly a weapon that you... Well, also I don't really have a whole ton of. I actually have brutality and survival at the same rate right now, which is not what I was planning to do. So
wait,
not the best build for this, I guess.
So it's only going to be the highest of the two, and it's a
yeah, and it defaulted to brutality apparently. Okay, come on. Oh, this is ridiculous. Did not plan out to, like, anything while
Honestly, you know, like, this seems like a really weak weapon, because even if you get, like...
I have very small stats.
I know, but even if you get, like, 30, you get, like...
Yeah, it would probably be much better because it just does a lot of damage, period. Wow, can you just, like, get to 40% health already, dude?
I don't know. I mean, I'm just saying, like, even if you've got, like...
If you have more stats, it's going to be better.
Oh, of course it is. I'm just saying, it's like...
Stop saying that, because you're wrong.
I just don't know how much it's actually going to scale relative to, like, what you're dealing with, like symmetrical lance or something. Or just...
Well, yeah, if I have the symmetrical lance that has 300% damage just for free,
well,
it's going to be better. That is true.
Well, even just the hemorrhage. I mean, it doesn't seem...
Oh, damn it. This is so annoying. Yes, if I have better stats, it will be better.
I understand. I mean, it just doesn't seem like it, even when you get those stats, it'll be that good. I don't know.
No, you're wrong.
I could be wrong. Yeah.
Stop saying it like you're right. You're wrong.
Fair enough.
Oh, great. I'm just going to die here, aren't I? And there we go.
Oh,
and I died.
Okay.
Oh,
Is that a hard is that like a blueprint or a suit?
That was the blueprint I just got.
Yeah, what was it?
It was a magic missile.
Oh, okay.
All right, let's get proper seismic strike going on here and check this weapon out. Now check this weapon out. And anything else that I really want? I think that everything I was working with previously is pretty much as good as it was before. And let's just check out all the shields. Why not? I don't care.
Oh, our mutual benefactor.
Already lost a scheme. I mean, I'm just going to throw it down to like 3-cell mode, and it's going to... And I'm going to get the... And I'm just going to get it in the first area here. It'll be very easy to do. You played well, Doc. The game is over, and now you die.
Yeah, Marty's broadsword would cleave these foul beasts in twain. Yeah, I agreed.
Well, yeah, of course. And that thing was super overpowered. It was basically like that... it was basically like the junior version of that symmetrical lance.
Yeah, that felt very easy to do. This game is really easy if you just get that broadsword.
Yeah, see, when you actually have like proper stats.
Oh, okay.
And... There we go. There, that's a much better example of what it should look like if you're building your stats properly. All right, ow. And there we go. Just gotta go find.
I guess we're both right.
I guess we're both sons of bitches. Yeah, boy, is it like much easier in 3-cell mode, just in general, isn't it? Yeesh.
Probably like most of the viewers would disagree with you.
Well, I mean, it's like, yeah, I'm not really playing very well, but at this... I actually didn't even mean to do that, did I? I'm not playing very well, but it's just like enemies are going down so much faster and more efficiently. Oh yeah, it also like locks enemies in place. I forgot to mention that. Stuns victims, the ground thing, which is sort of the selling point for the weapon.
Doc, what do I do? I'm stuck on 3-cells mode. Which weapon do I use to get to the castle at last?
Boy's Axe. Boy's Axe is pretty good, and you can build that with brutality. Aside from that, there's other good options there too, if you were looking for them. For example, damage over time build, similar sort of thing. Double boomerang. Double boomerang is pretty good.
I'm saying you can hop on. I don't know how we're gonna do that.
I don't know. I think that we are actually like kind of coming to the end here. You know.
Okay. Yeah.
I think that we are. We've kind of like accomplished everything that we want to. Showed off some new weapons. Had a really, really good run going on. So it's like I feel good about how I did this. I'm extremely comfortable with Ice Shard and Fireballs. Oh yes, Pyrotechnics. Pyrotechnics is also a good take too if you want to go for that, because that one it does a lot of damage and it can fire pretty fast and fire at a good distance. Doesn't have ammo that you need to worry about. A lot of good stuff there. However, it does force you into a bit tougher of a build related to the fact that you are required to have the required to have the Tactus build, which can be annoying. Alchemy Gun Hokutos is a great combination and has gotten me through a lot of runs. I mean, that's how I got the 5th boss cell in the first place. And good enough. It did hit him. There. Now teleport after me.
So you liking the Sismic?
It's
Sismic
okay.
Strike? Yeah, okay.
There. See?
Is that the magic missile?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, it is. Let's go turn that in, and I don't know, call it a day.
Yeah, I think that's good. Yeah.
Get magic missiles, and yeah, I feel good.
Okay.
Also, hit that fat subscribe button and watch Persona series. We gotta do the Persona thing already.
Yeah.
I mean, I still need to, finish that
I'd
episode.
be up for recording some of the witness thing.
Finish that episode. Shrapnel thing. If you haven't seen the Shrapnel axe, it shoots out shrapnel. It's kind of cool.
Oh, nice.
It is also like an actual axe compared to the other ones, which are just thrown.
Yeah. Is the axe? Is it a good axe? Have you played it?
I haven't really played with it too much, so
Okay.
I couldn't really tell you exactly. But it's a neat weapon. All right, let's call it a day.
Like and subscribe, blah blah.
You missed the boat, dude.